It's time for Ryan's Roses. If you think someone is cheating on you and you don't know what the dealio is, then send us the email and we'll see if you want to go on the air. Rosie sent us an email. Here's exactly what she sent to us. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I pack my husband's lunch every day for work. I do it with love and to help us save money to buy our first house. Well, I found out that he's been going out of the office to eat almost every day. I found a receipt to a restaurant in downtown L.A., and it wasn't for one person. I asked him about it, and he said he had gone out to eat with some coworkers to celebrate their manager's birthday. But the other day, I called his office after he did not answer his cell phone, and his coworker answered. He said, my husband is never in the office during lunch.
Ooh.
Well, it doesn't. So, yeah, we have a problem. But do we know that he's with a woman? No. Nothing indicating he's with a woman, right?
Yeah, but why is he telling his wife to make him a lunch
he's
every
already, you're right, he's already causing a couple of problems here. Rosie, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you guys doing?
Okay, thank you. I love that you do anything with love. So you're working on the lunch for him every day. You pack it. Now he's disappearing at lunchtime, and we don't know where he is, why he's not eating your lunch. So your natural conclusion is that he's having an affair?
Yeah, it's just weird. I don't know what's going on with him. I kind of found some receipts of him eating out for lunch downtown L.A. And he
doesn't tell you that he did it?
No. And then he said it was a work party, but it looked like it was literally for just two people,
so
2 meals.
It says here in the email you guys are trying to save money to buy your first house?
Yeah, we have a little financial plan. We're trying to buy a home. So I was like, let me just cut out the cost of eating lunch in LA every day. So I love him. I make his food. And, so it's just weird. It just feels kind of bizarre that he was out for lunch. And then I asked him to pick up something for my mom after work. And I called during the lunch hour, and he didn't pick up his phone, so I called his work, and they said, oh, he's never here for lunch. He's always gone.
Well, we have several problems working here. Instead of saving money like he's supposed to be doing, he's actually spending double, sis.
Yeah, exactly. Well, has he been acting distant at home to give you the feeling that maybe he's with another woman?
Not that. I mean, not so much that, just kind of bizarre, with the lunch thing. And he's like, it's a party, but it was literally for two people. And now I find out he's been gone for his lunch every day.
But is it possible he maybe takes your lunch and goes out and eats it at a park bench or something?
Maybe it's possible. I don't know. I don't feel like I have peace about it.
So, Rosie, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right. Here's what we're going to do. Sissany is going to call your husband. We're going to offer him some flowers. We want to find out who he sends them to and then what he writes on the card just to see what the relationship is like, okay?
Okay.
I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Dave.
This is Dave.
Hi, Dave. My name is Dana. I'm calling from your friendly florist. We're actually a new flower shop here in Alhambra. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. Actually, the reason why I'm calling is because we're giving away a 3 dozen roses today. They're red and they're absolutely free, and you can send them to anybody that you'd like. We just ask that you can promote us to friends and family if you like our flowers, which hopefully you will.
Oh, really? And it doesn't cost me anything?
No, they're absolutely free. I don't need credit card information from you, anything. We're just trying to get the word out. We're actually right here on Atlantic Boulevard, and business has been a little slow, so we're just trying to do something so that people know about our flower shop.
Oh, yeah, I'd be happy to do that. That's great. Thanks.
Great. Well, okay, so I just need the name of the person you want to send them to.
Okay, well, do I have to give you a name?
Well, in order for because we have to deliver them, and so somebody has to receive them.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, I can give you an address. I don't want to put a name. I just want a note that says, love it, love you.
Love it, love you.
Yeah.
Okay, and then put your name, Dave?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Actually, I really do need a name in order for it to be delivered. Is that possible?
Well, I kind of wanted it to kind of be a surprise.
Well, they'll be surprised when they get them, but because we can't just deliver them to an address because then we don't know if you'll receive them or not.
Okay, well, I mean, if I give you an address, they'll arrive, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, let me get the address.
Okay.
All right, hey, Dave, it's Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now, and we've got your wife, Rosie, on the line. So here's the thing. Your wife packs your lunch every day, true?
Yeah.
What do you do with the lunch?
I eat it.
Where do you eat it?
At the office.
Rosie, why don't you tell your husband what you found out?
No, you're not eating it at the office because I had a call the other day and they said, oh, your husband's not in at work. And in fact, he's never in during his lunch period. He's actually always gone during lunch. So what's happening to the food I'm making you? Because you're obviously not eating it at work.
I do snack on it, but I mean, it's just the same thing day after day. I didn't want to hurt your feelings. I know we should be saving money, but I just, I've been going out to eat with the guys and stuff, and we've been having meetings out there just because it's kind of like this repetition is always the same, and I love you so much, but it's gotten a little much, a little monotonous, so I've been just eating out, and
said something, put in a request. I mean,
Dave, Rosie, guys, just to get to the bottom of this, Dave, if you wanted to surprise somebody, I'm thinking about your flowers. If you wanted to surprise somebody, you would have left off your name, not their name. So who are the flowers going to?
They're going to my wife, Rosie.
But why would you not put her name?
Yeah, that's so
that she knows they're
me.
hers.
Because I was afraid that you guys were going to call her and see, have you got your roses yet? And I figured, well, if I do it as a surprise, and I leave her name off, nobody can call her, and they'll show up, and it'll be a surprise.
So, Dave, just so we're all on the same page, your wife and you get up every day. She makes your lunch. You go to the office. You don't eat it. You go out to eat with the guys. You felt bad about telling your wife that. She sees receipts. There's nothing going on. You're just hanging out with the guys, but you felt guilt in telling her that she was making the same thing every day?
Yeah, man. She works so hard, I mean, when you're married, there's certain compromise you have to make. I don't want to hurt her feelings.
Well, Rosie, what's your response to that?
I feel pretty stupid knowing I was like, oh, let me include a little salt and pepper package. Let me, cut the crust. You could have just been like, look, I'm not feeling it. I mean, it makes me feel stupid just that every night I'm making your lunch.
And what about your note? Your note said, love it, love you. What do you love? Are you trying to tell her that you love the lunch, which you don't, clearly?
Right.
Okay, guys.
I love our life together. I love it, and I love you.
Rosie, I'm going to leave this for you to figure out. I'm not so sure. I don't know what to tell you. If this is over lunch, then I'm sorry that we've gone down this path. All right, Dave, I'm going to let you go. Rosie, what do you feel here?
I really do think it's as stupid as he doesn't like the lunch. I really do think it is that. I don't.
So you believe him?
Okay,
yeah.
All right. Well, then I wish you happiness and good luck to you. Okay, sweetheart.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks. I mean, she cuts off the crusts.
Who
How
would
old is
love
Dave?
that?
What is Dave? How old is he?
I would love that lunch. She put salt and pepper packets?
I got bad feelings. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here is the email we got from Omar in Norwalk. My wife went out of town recently for a girls' weekend, which she doesn't do very often. But when she does, I'm totally okay with it. But I'm starting to think that this time was different. Normally, they make such a big deal out of it and talk about it while they're planning it and all that stuff. But this time, she didn't discuss any details with me. On top of that, things have been strange ever since she got back. I don't believe she went with her friends at all. Or if she did, something went on that shouldn't have. So this is just a gut feeling, it sounds like, from Omar. Omar, hey, buddy, how are you?
I'm okay, man. How are you?
Okay, thank you. How long have you been married?
9 years.
Now, to me, I get that normally the girls talk about all the planning and stuff like that leading up to these weekends, but to me it sounds like you just are reading her body language as something's off.
Yeah, well, since she came back, first of all, she didn't really discuss any details with me, which is what she's done in the past, and so it was kind of weird to begin with. And then when she got back, she's just changed. She's not as, as loving when she goes out. And she used to go out to the grocery store, pick up the kids, whatever, in like sweats and whatever. No big deal. But she's dressing up, and even the kids notice it. The mommy's looking, cute and all of this stuff. And it's like, it's not right. And she won't talk about it at all. She won't tell me what happened. And so, I'm torn up inside because I'm thinking maybe she didn't go at all. Maybe she something else happened, and if she did go, it didn't go well. Something went wrong. So,
but it's weird that you would ask her. It's weird that you would ask her, "What did you do?" and she doesn't tell you. I mean, I think if she were up to something, she'd have her alibi all thought through.
Well, you would think so, but she's closed mouth about it. I mean, we can't even have a conversation about it. When I say, so what'd you guys do? Oh, we had fun. Okay. Like, define fun. We get one word answers, nothing, no explanation at all.
But usually on a girl's weekend, like, you really do nothing. Like, you go to the spa, maybe dinner, and you just lounge around.
Well, I would hope that's what it was. That's what she's done before. I mean, they go to the hotel and they get massages and they sit in the hot tub and they just relax. And I'm cool with that. We have 2 kids. We have a great family, great home, but she's, always hustling groceries and the kids and schools and everything. And I'm working, so, she's got to get away every now and then. I get that. That's okay. But this is different. This time it's different, man. She's cold. She's great with the kids. Don't get me wrong, and she's a great mom.
All right.
But that's what's killing me. I don't know, what did I do wrong? Did I do something wrong?
Well, hold on. Let's find out. We're gonna hang on for a second, Omar. Let's call his wife next. Now, are we offering her roses?
I don't think we should.
What are we doing?
We should basically maybe call from the hotel or something. Say that she forgot something in the room, like a men's accessory, a watch.
Do we know the hotel?
Well, no, but we'll ask him.
Okay. All right, we'll come back and try this in a second. Omar, married 9 years. His wife went away for a girls' weekend, and he thinks that maybe she didn't, just because she's really not talking about it. She's not answering questions. She's acting strange. And so bottom line, he thinks that she actually did something wrong. We don't know with whom, but did something wrong just by body language. So, Omar, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your wife's name is on Kiss FM.
Yeah, absolutely. You can call. Let's hear what's happening.
Can you tell us, do you know the hotel name?
Yeah, she was down in Carlsbad at La Quinta.
La Quinta.
La Quinta, yeah. I never know how to pronounce that one.
All right, so let's make the call. So what we're going to do is I don't know, what are we going to do, sis?
I'm just going to call, I'm going to pretend like I work at the hotel, and then something was left behind in the room, and maybe it was like a men's watch. Does that work, you think, maybe?
Well, what if it wasn't? I don't know if that works if she wasn't with men.
Well, if she was, then we'll see.
That's risky.
Any other better ideas out there, gentlemen?
I mean, if it were me, I'd just hang up on you.
If that's the case, it might be telling.
All right, so Omar, I want you to be quiet. Sissy's going to try and figure this out for you, okay?
Okay.
We'll
I'm here, guys.
Yeah, we want to find out. I don't know what we want. We want to find out how she reacts to whatever Sissy says about this watch. I'm not so sure about this one, sis.
Hello?
Hi, is this Brenda?
Yes.
Hi, Brenda. My name is Josie. I'm calling from La Quinta Inn. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you for staying with us this past weekend. Actually, I'm calling because we found a men's watch in the room that you were staying, and I just wanted to confirm that was yours, and we could send it to you if you'd like.
Oh, that must be my friend. I guess let me have him call you, and then he can tell you where to send it. Does that work for you?
Yeah, that totally works for us. You can find our number on the website, or I can give it to you now.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Brenda, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. I've got your husband, Omar, on the phone. And whose men's watch is this? Who's your friend?
Hi, honey. What is this about?
This is about your husband thinking that you didn't go on a girl's weekend? And
Oh my gosh.
and so, well, by the way, Sissany is on with us here. She just made the men's watch up, but clearly
You fell for it.
you were with the guy?
It's nothing. He's a friend of mine. He's very nice.
What was this guy doing on the girls' trip? Why was he in your room?
He lives down there. I met him the last time I went on a trip. He must have just left his watch.
Let me let Omar ask the questions. Omar, please.
I'm like totally blown away here. Hey, Brenda, I mean, how long have you known this guy?
I'm sorry. Can we talk about this like later at home?
Well, no, we tried at home, but it didn't work. So what? So you got to tell me, how long have you known this guy? What's going on here? I mean, we got a family here. We got 2 kids. We got a whole thing going here, and you're meeting a guy, and you didn't tell me?
He's just a friend. I met him the last time, we took this trip down there, and he's just a friend.
But you met hold on a second. You met a guy on a trip last time, and you invited him to come back with you this time, and his watch was off?
Why is he taking off his watch?
We went swimming, and,
Not
just left
good
his
for the
watch.
story here. Let me ask you a question. Are you cheating on your husband? He believes you may be.
Can we talk about this at home, Omar? I'm so sorry. God, I'm sorry.
No, I want to know. Did you hook up with this guy?
Nothing happened that first time. I'm like...
No, we're not talking the first. We're talking now. What happened?
Sorry.
Because you changed. When you came home, you changed.
I'm sorry.
Did you hook up with him?
He's very
Did you hook up with him or
attentive.
not? What's the
Please,
deal here?
this is not about that. I love you. You know I love you.
Yeah, you love me so much that you hook up with another guy.
Your actions aren't saying that. So, Brenda, you were with a man on this trip. Was it a girls' weekend? Were your friends even there?
The first trip they were. This trip, he wanted to get to know me a little better.
I'm going to take you guys off the air at this point. I think that
So
there's
sorry.
nothing left for us to do.
Isn't gonna work.
I love you, honey.
You don't love
I
him.
wish you luck, Omar, and just getting to a real place. The truth, okay?
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Good luck, Omar. And she's gone.
She loves him. Oh, that really makes me so
no, you
mad.
know what she said? Did you hear? I heard her say he's attentive.
Oh.
It's so. I mean, this is going to be bad to say. I can't say it. I think everyone will not like me. It's time for Seacrest Spa. We had a suggestion from a listener because last time we did a Ryan's Roses, he knew it was us calling. We're going to change it up this time and see if it does us any good. So, Sissy, I've not thought this through. Hopefully you have, but we have Rosie on the phone. And here's the deal. She said, my husband got a text from a woman we know, and the text was a solo text, and it said, well, W-E-L-L, all caps, what do you propose we do about it? There are no other texts in the chain, which means it was deleted, which means it's a red flag. She says, I took his phone and wrote, about what? To which she replied, are you kidding? Because it's not funny. So what is happening between her husband and this other woman? So the woman that you know, she's a friend, Rosie, of yours?
Yeah, she's a friend. She comes out with us sometimes. She comes to the house for dinner. We see her at the movies, or if we go to dinner, she'll be out. She'll come and sit with us.
So is it possible that it's not a physical thing, that he's just friendly with her and there's something that they're talking about?
I don't think so.
Do you have like a birthday coming up or anything? Maybe he's trying to surprise you.
No.
Okay.
Are you bored with the relationship? Sounds like it.
It's not so much that I'm bored. I just don't even feel like I'm married to him anymore. It's like, who is he? I don't even know him.
Can I ask you, I'm in a worst case scenario it now. He's cheating with her. What are you going to do?
Leave him.
Okay.
Divorce him.
So you're out.
Out.
How long you been married?
11 years.
And
Do you guys have kids?
We have 3 kids together.
And you would just walk out?
Yeah. With
Okay.
my children.
We're going to do something differently. Last week, we were called out, and the guy knew it was us calling. And so to avoid any of that, We're going to change it from Ryan's Roses to Seacrest Spa. So we'll tell you what that means, and we'll call your husband next. Rosie's on the phone. We are doing what's normally called Ryan's Roses, but calling it Seacrest Spa.
Mm-hmm.
Reason being, we were called out last week. The guy knew we were calling. He knew it was us, so we're trying to change it up and go covert and go all stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Rosie, she has seen a strange text come from another woman that's a friend of theirs, and she thinks her husband of 11 years, 3 kids, is cheating on her. So what is going on? Let's get to it. Sissany, now, not roses, but a spa. How will this work?
I'm basically going to offer him like a couples massage package.
Okay, and then what are you going to say?
It's going to sound very romantic. I don't want to say it all. Just,
okay,
I got it.
All right, you don't want to. Okay, so Rosie, I need you to say, Ryan, you're my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to call him. We're going to offer him this package. Do me this. Do not speak until we speak, okay?
Okay.
That will help. We want to find out the sentiment. We want to find out some details, and that will all help, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Good luck. What's the other girl's name?
Adrena.
Got it. Okay, Rosie and Andrea. Okay, here we go. Good luck, Sissany.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Miguel?
This is him.
Hi, Miguel. My name is Kelly. I'm calling from the Valley Spa. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing fantastic. What's going on?
So we're a spa here in the Valley. We're actually located right here in Arleta and promoting our couples massages. So each week, basically, we're selecting one lucky person to receive this. And today, that is you. So I would love to book you and whoever maybe your loved one is for a 90-minute massage, followed by a eucalyptus body scrub, and then a couples soaking tub where you guys will just relax for after the, massage.
Oh, okay. This is free?
Yeah, it's absolutely free. We're just hoping that, if you like our facilities, that you'll refer us to friends and family, or maybe possibly even join our membership where you can come monthly. But there's no money down. There's no money down right now. Everything is absolutely free. I just need the name of the person that you would want to, book this reservation with, and we can get started there.
Okay, well, my wife, Rosie.
Your wife, Rosie. Okay, awesome.
Rosie.
When was the last time you guys got out and did something fun like this?
It's been too long.
This would be nice, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll book it for you and Rosie.
Miguel?
Yeah.
Hi, Miguel. It's Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I'm going to have your wife, Rosie, on the phone. She's asked us to call you because she thinks that something is going on behind her back with Adrena.
What?
Rosie, would you explain it to him?
So I've seen your phone. I looked at the text messages, and I'm disgusted with you. I can't believe that you could do this to us. It's taking everything in me not to cry right now.
Doing what, baby?
I'm just surprised that you didn't pick her.
But he picked you.
Why would I pick Adrena?
Because you knocked her up.
Well, hold on for a second, guys. Wait a minute. Now, I know that that did not get on the air. But, Miguel, are you having a baby with this other woman?
No. It's not. If she's pregnant, how do you know she's pregnant?
That doesn't matter. I know. Just tell me the truth.
It's not my wife. What are you even talking about?
So you admit to cheating. I hope you're pregnant because you're going to need another family because you just lost yours.
Is Adrena pregnant, Miguel?
I don't. This is news. Everything is news to me.
Well, Rosie, how do you have that information?
I've seen it.
And why do you think it's your husband's?
Because they've been sleeping together.
And Miguel, is there truth to that?
No, there's no truth to that.
Miguel, why did you say, when she said she's pregnant, you said, how did you know that? Why would she not know that and you know that? It seems like it's privileged information to the people that are closest to that person who's pregnant. Therefore, you sound guilty.
No. how would she know? Was she in the bathroom when she got the pregnancy test? I'm very confused right now. I'm very confused.
So, Rosie, let's just lay it all out there. What do you know?
How did you know that she used the pregnancy test? She could have went to a doctor.
Miguel, why are you even talking to this girl? Why are you texting with her?
She's a friend.
And have you slept with her?
No.
Why are you yelling at us?
All right, stop yelling. So here's the deal, Miguel. I don't know what to do, but your wife thinks you're cheating on her with this other woman, and she believes you got this other woman pregnant. Rosie, true?
True.
All right, so Miguel, what's the deal, bro?
I don't know what's going on. Me and Rosie have been together for 11 years.
Right, but it doesn't sound like anybody wants to be together on this phone call at all to me.
He wanted to do the couples massage with his wife.
Yeah, but it's gotten weird, Sisney, since then.
I'm done. We're getting a divorce.
Baby, why? I didn't do
Go have
anything.
fun with your new family. If you're so, you're so in love with her, go ahead.
Why would I start now? Why would I cheat now? 3
You
kids.
tell me.
I love you.
You don't know what love is.
All right, I'm going to put you both on hold and take you off the air. All right. I may need to hear what people think before I can even think about what I think.
Wow.
I don't think she wants to be with that guy regardless.
Yeah.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Dear Ryan and Sisney, my husband went away on a guy sports weekend a couple weeks ago. Every year they go to a different city and see a game or two and make a weekend out of it. This year they went to Chicago. It's never been a big deal. But this year seemed different because since he got home, he's been acting differently. He brought me flowers the other night, which he never does. He's been extra nice to me. When I asked him about the weekend, he just said it was pretty fun with no other details. I know it sounds weird for a woman to complain about her husband doing nice things or being extra attentive, but I can't help but think that he's doing this out of guilt. A couple things I see here. Everything that she just said, like I want to believe in the fact that he gave her the flowers because he wanted to give her the flowers. Also, when he says, she says, how was the weekend? He's like, it was pretty fun. I'm like, that's what guys say. Like, we don't get into the whole thing.
Yeah, but you have to pry. If you're like a wife, like that's what I do. If Michael gives me a short answer, but well, tell me more.
Yeah,
like, what was it like?
I don't know. I'm not
I
programmed.
don't know.
To do
Did you guys
all that.
Uber there? What did you do?
I think, but we're just not storytellers like that.
Oh, I love stories.
Really?
Yeah.
But like when I get together with my buddies and we go somewhere, we don't really even talk.
Oh gosh.
You know, it's like,
Sounds fun.
How are you, bro? So good. How are you? Good. Everything all right? Yeah.
Yep.
Busy? Yeah.
Yep.
Tired? Yep. Working out? Yep. Want another beer? Yeah. I mean, like, that's what we do.
But you shouldn't do that with your significant other.
That's who I was just talking about.
No, you. Wow. We can talk about that later.
Let's get to Crystal. Crystal, hello?
Hey, what's up?
How you doing? Thanks for being on the air. Now, we want this to all be legit, like, meaning we want the fact that he's paying attention to you to be out of the goodness and kindness of his heart. And I think the fact that he said the weekend was pretty fun is not that big of a deal because guys don't really elaborate that much sometimes. But we're going to try and call him and see what we can find out. I need you to hang on for 1 second. How long have you been married?
We've been married 15 years.
Okay. Hold on 1 sec. We'll make the call and see what we can find out. Now, Sisney is about to call Crystal's husband of 15 years and see what went on. I guess he did this boys' weekend that they do every year, but this year she feels like something's different. Like out of guilt, he's being nicer. Out of guilt, he got her flowers. When she asked how was the boys' weekend, he said, pretty fun. I mean, that doesn't make me think he's cheating, to be honest with you, Crystal.
Well, to be honest with you, I mean, I've been with my husband for ages. This isn't like him. He doesn't do stuff like this. He's nice and he's sweet, but he's not overly demonstrative. So when I get flowers all the time, I'm getting hugs and kisses and I love you, baby. And I mean, I'm like, what? What's up? What's up with this?
But
what if he watched an episode of Dr. Phil and, he's trying to do the right thing?
What if he does send the flowers to you, though? What is that going to prove then? Because he's already sent you flowers.
I don't know. I feel like a jerk at one point, but then I don't know what else to do because this isn't like him. And normally, we don't keep secrets from each other. I ask him, babe, what's up? How was your weekend? And he always elaborates. He always tells me.
Let's make this easy. We're going to call him.
And he's not talking.
We're calling him right now. We'll see if we can get him to talk. So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to call him. And Sissany is going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
Now, stay very quiet until I tell him he is on the air. Got it?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Mike?
Yes.
Hi, Mike. My name is Noemi. I'm calling from Mimi's Flowers. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we're a brand new flower shop here in Pacoima, actually right on the corner of Glen Oaks and Van Nuys. Do you know where that is?
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents to send flowers to anybody that they'd like today. And these flowers are absolutely free. We don't need any billing info from you, credit card info, anything like that, or cash. It's just a dozen roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I would love to send a dozen roses to my wife, Crystal.
Your wife, Crystal. Okay, wonderful. And
Yeah.
what would you like to put on the card?
Just, I love you more than anything.
I love you
Love Mike.
more than anything. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Mike, I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. My name is Ryan. Sissany.
Hi.
And your wife, Crystal's on the line. Crystal, wow, what a sweet gesture.
Yeah, I'm really touched, babe. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, of course. Wow.
Here we are. Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, babe. I didn't mean to drag this out, but you've been acting so unusual lately, and so I just wanted to kind of get to the bottom of it. You haven't been talking, and every time I ask you about the weekend, you tense up. You don't want to talk about it. I don't know what's going on. So I thought maybe you had a guilty conscience. I don't know.
Did something happen on this boys' trip?
No, nothing happened. It was fine. You know, we had fun time. That's it. You know, we went to go see a Bears game, and you know, it was just a regular boys' weekend. That's it.
Which is great. And Mike, so your wife was telling us how you were being romantic. You brought her flowers, just, you know, being loving. And she was just grateful, you know, very grateful for that. What inspired that?
I mean, nothing. I'm just grateful for her and my 3 kids and my life and my family. And I mean, can't a man just send his wife some roses? You know what I mean?
No,
honey, you don't really do this.
I hear you. So I think this is great. One of those great moments on the radio where we all get a chance to celebrate a good relationship. Yeah. All right. So, Mike, Merry Christmas. Go Bears. And Crystal, we'll let you go.
So,
Good news.
so there's no guilt, Mike.
I mean, look. All right. I didn't cheat. You know what I mean?
Are you sure? Because you can tell me if you did.
I'm telling you, I didn't cheat. All right. I saw some people. I'm not going to mention any names. Some people went out on their own and did their own thing and cheated, and I saw it, and it.
All right.
And it just made me appreciate you and the kids more.
No, I think he's not saying there's guilt. He's recognizing that, hey, I don't want to be that guy. I want to make sure my wife knows I love her.
Right, but I'm assuming these are your friends, and now you have that guilt because you know their wives.
Names. All I'm saying is that the gratitude that I received from going. I mean, listen, maybe I don't do another sports weekend. All right, I don't care.
Sissany, look, the universe has spoken to Mike, and he saw some activity that he didn't approve of, and he's come back to his wife to make sure she knows that we're connected. That's what I see.
No, I see that too.
That's the song
but
I'm
he's also carrying the guilt of maybe these are his friends or not. He doesn't want to say. He saw something, and that changes that relationship now.
Well, look, we're not involved in that.
Yeah, I get
We're
it.
here for this moment with this call. And Mike, Merry Christmas.
All
right.
Thank you, guys.
Crystal, Merry
so
Christmas.
much.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you, guys.
Bye. Wow, that is fantastic.
Yeah.
Mike saw something that made him go, you know what? I'm not paying attention to my wife enough. Like, I don't want any sort of doubt in my relationship. I want her to feel confident in our connection. That's why he was being romantic.
Do we believe him?
No. 100%.
I don't know.
What do you mean, no?
I don't know.
What's there not to believe, Tanya?
If that were a salesman, that would be one heck of a sale.
He even said, I may not do the guy's weekend again.
Yeah, but he said this all at the very end of the call. Why didn't he just come out clean from the get-go with his wife? Like, yo, I saw some crazy stuff over the weekend.
It's no one's business.
I mean, you're a significant other. You tell each other everything.
Well, he was telling her how much. He said, Crystal, I love you more than anything.
I get that.
I think that the universe spoke to him and said, you better go back and make sure your wife knows you love you. You love her. You know, you love her.
If he's telling the truth, yes.
All right, friends, it is time for Ryan's Roses here, LA's #1 hit music station. Are you ready? Dear Ryan and Sissany, this is a public service, a last resort effort to try and find out what's going on in your relationship. Sunday morning, I was walking out to my car in the garage when I heard a woman's voice very loudly say, hey, Will, I just woke up thinking about you this morning. I'm still in bed. Wish you were here. Will is my husband. It took me a minute to figure out what was going on. Apparently, it was coming from a Bluetooth speaker. Well, let me have Amelia in Santa Fe Springs explain. Amelia, good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing. Thank you.
Good.
Kind of. I mean.
Yeah, I understand. So tell me, how is it that you heard this voice? It was your husband's phone linked to the Bluetooth speaker?
Okay, so I was going, pretty much. So I was going out to the garage to grab something, and I realized that he was in there earlier listening to music, and I could hear, a woman's voice just saying, like, hey, Will, just woke up, thinking about you this morning. I'm still in bed. And Will's my husband. So I just kind of figured it had to come from the Bluetooth after I looked around.
So it was maybe like a video that this woman sent your husband?
I mean, that's what I was kind of thinking. Maybe like a sexy video, you know what I mean? Like of a woman like talking to. I mean, it said his name.
No, I don't. None of this is good. And the fact that you heard it on the speaker is something above trying to tell us to get into it and find out what's going on. So hang on for 1 second. Have you asked him about this yet?
Well, weirdly enough, I confronted him, and he literally just made it seem like I was crazy and that it was a random ad that popped up. And I was like, it said your name.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Hold on 1 second. We'll come back and make this call. Amelia's on the line. She heard her husband playing back a video from another woman on his phone. And the woman said, hey, Will, I just woke up thinking about you this morning. Well, he's playing the video from his phone. He didn't realize the phone was linked up to the Bluetooth speaker.
Right.
And she heard it. And so now here we are. So Sisney's going to call your husband, Amelia. We're going to offer him roses. We're going to try and find out everything we can. So be very quiet so we can find out. Good luck, okay?
Okay, I'll put myself on mute. Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, is this Will?
Yeah, it is. Who's this?
Hi, my name is Erica. I'm calling from Ease Enchanted Flowers. We're actually a brand new flower shop here in Santa Fe Springs. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. I'm good. What's going on?
Good. So we're new to the area. We're actually right on Telegraph Road near the Walgreens, and I'm just trying to promote my business. So basically what we're doing is we're offering local residents to send free roses to anybody that they'd like today. They're free. I don't need any credit card info from you, billing info, or anything like that. You can just send them to anybody that you'd like today. Just need the name of the person, and we can put a note.
I don't have to pay anything?
Nope, they're free. We just are hoping that if you are happy with the arrangements or whoever receives them, likes them, you just refer us to friends and family. We're just kind of trying to get the word out because we're a little small shop.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, you know what? I guess I'd probably send it to my wife. I'll go ahead and...
Is there anybody else that you would want to send them to besides your wife?
I mean, I'm thinking on it. You know, you got your mom. And
I can do 2 arrangements. You want to send them to 2 people?
Well, like 2 different bouquets.
Sure.
Nah, you know, if you can do 2, I'm pretty sure she'd love it. Let me just send it to my wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What's her name?
Amelia.
Amelia.
Yeah.
And what would you like to put on the note?
I'll keep it simple. I love you.
I love you. Okay.
Yeah. Will?
Yeah.
Will?
Hello?
It's Ryan Seacrest. Hi, Will. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. I have your wife, Amelia, on the line. And Will,
What?
we have some information that we'd like to share with you. Your wife heard the video you played back from the other woman that said, "Hey, Will,
God.
I just woke up thinking about you this morning. I'm still in bed. Wish you were here." Would you like to explain that while she's with us here? Your wife is on the line. Go ahead.
What?
Would you like to explain that?
First of all, Ryan, can I digest this for a second, bro? Because, what is happening right now, man?
Can you digest? You're cheating. What's going on?
I'm not cheating.
What's going on?
We talked about it not once, not twice. Not when I'm about to go to the gym, not after breakfast. Now we're on a live radio show, whatever this is, and I'm talking to you and I'm saying again that you have nothing to worry about. Why are we still talking about this?
So, Will, let's just do ourselves a favor and not raise our voices. It makes it a little easier to understand. And Will, I'd like to ask you, when a woman says, "Hi, Will, I just woke up thinking about this morning. I'm still in bed. Wish you were here." How is that something that we shouldn't worry about? Just curious.
Man, that's what she thinks that she heard, but it wasn't that at all.
Do you think I heard? You think I heard? It was clear.
How many times I got to tell you? It was an ad on the game that I play. I played
the ad on the game.
But the game says, "Hey, wait." The ad says, "Hey, Will."
Can you show her the ad?
He thinks that it said, "Hey, Will, hey."
No, that's a great question. Can you show me the ad?
You do when they play the game.
Show me the ad. Show me the ad then.
How many times do I need to say this? I'm not messing with anybody. You're the number one. The woman, whoever this woman is, just asked me about some flowers, and I'm sending them to you. Why didn't I just say I send it to whoever some other chick is? You're the only one.
Because you knew I was doing this. Like you said, you always think I overreact, and I'm not overreacting.
I knew that you knew Ryan Seacrest, and you would hit him up only to set me up so I can send you two, not one, but two bouquets of flowers. Come on.
Will, and Amelia, we've done these calls for a long time, and more often than not, a defensive voice has more to it than we can uncover.
Really, Ryan? You're going to tell me, bro?
Well, I didn't say you were defensive. I didn't say you were defensive. I just said a defensive
I'm being
voice.
defensive because literally all I need to say is yes, one good time, and then you guys are going to believe it, which is not true at all.
Will, you don't have to yell.
Why did you sound so disappointed when you had to send the flowers to your wife?
It's just the fact that you know how it is in relationships. You argue and you're still lingering on it and thinking, how can I make myself up? And I know hopefully this is a shot in the dark, hoping it is, but I clearly see I'm digging myself a deeper hole for wanting to send my baby flowers. And we have a son. We got an 8-year-old son.
That's the point. That's why we're calling you, because we're worried. But, Will, I'm going to let you guys go now. Amelia, you heard from your husband. I think you should get in there, check out the video, check out the advertisement, check out the app, whatever it is. He says it is, and take a look.
Private conversation like adults. That's it.
I would love for us to talk.
Ridiculous.
I would love for us to have a private conversation.
Well,
so
thank you guys for trying.
Good luck.
I appreciate it. All right. Thank you.
Luck. Bye.
Thanks.
I actually, regarding Will, I'd be upset too. Like he's raising his voice because we're bum rushing him a little bit, and so I understand, Will, that he's going to raise his voice a little bit and get fired up.
Show me the ad.
But I don't know. I don't have enough. I think you're right. We got to see let's see the ad, let's see the evidence, and then we can make a decision.
Exactly. He sounded like he was going to send the flowers to somebody else, and then he was like,
that part was fishy to me.
I'll send them to my wife. Like, if we can pull that up.
All right, it's time for Ryan's Roses. This is a public service. I'm going to read you the email, and we're going to get Amber in Corona on the line. She says, "Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband is almost a completely different man now. He goes to the movies by himself, or so he says. Suddenly, he's working out all the time. Whenever we get together with friends, he's just not interested and completely checked out of the conversation. I know something is not right. I've been listening to Ryan's Roses for years. I know the signs." Amber in Corona. Amber, thanks for coming on. I understand that you've been listening to Roses and you've heard the telltale signs of somebody. This sounds to me like a textbook situation where all of a sudden he's into his self-care, and he's not around so often, and he's going, movies by himself. That's a good excuse for covering a couple hours of time during the day. Have you addressed this with him? Have you said you noticed something different?
No, not yet. I haven't really said anything because, like I said, I've been listening to your show for a long time and heard the different scenarios and stuff like that. And I just kind of wanted to see for a while to see if it was just something, my imagination. I didn't want to start anything if there was nothing to start, I didn't want him to think that I was, making up stuff in my mind. So I just kind of was going along with it, just kind of watching his behavior. But it kind of when, when we were out with friends and stuff and he's not really wanting to be there and he's not really communicating. He's just kind of sitting there and he looks bored. He doesn't want to be there. His behavior has changed. So now it's not only that he's going out to movies alone and that he's working out a lot and he's away a lot, but now it's like when we are together with friends, he's not acting the same. So now I'm a little concerned, but that's why I thought I'd maybe try this first and it'll bring it out.
How long have you been married to him?
We've been married for 9 years.
So you know his behavior.
Do you have kids?
Yeah. Yes, we have a couple of children. We have a 5-year-old daughter and a 4-year-old boy.
Okay, Amber, hold the line. We're going to come back. We're going to call him and see what we can find out, all right?
Okay, sure.
About to call Amber's husband in Corona and find out why he's totally changed. Now he's going to the movies by himself. He's staying late to work. He's working out. All the
Checked
signs.
out at home.
Checked out all the signs that Amber says she has heard before in Ryan's Roses. She's seeing now in her husband, and she's very concerned. She's not addressed it with him, but we're going to call him. We're going to offer him some roses, and Amber, we're going to try and find out who's on his mind, what kind of emotions are going through his mind. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, so we're going to do it, and Sissy's going to offer him some roses. Be very, very quiet while we try and get some answers, and then when I tell him he's on the air, we'll bring you in, okay?
Okay, great. Thank you.
All right, good luck. Let's see what we can find out.
Hello?
Hi, is this Keith?
Yes,
Hi, Keith. My name is Allie. I'm calling from Crown Bloom. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing fine.
Wonderful. Well, we're a new flower shop here in Corona, actually near 6th and Lincoln. There's like an H&R block in this little, in the shopping center there. Do you know where that is?
Yeah.
Like a laundromat. Anyways, we're right there. It's really small, brand new to the area. So the reason I'm calling is because we're trying to promote our business, and you've been selected to send out a dozen red roses to anybody that you'd like today. They're absolutely free. I don't need anything from you. I don't need a credit card, cash, info, anything like that. Just the name of the person you'd want to send the flowers to.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to go ahead and pass. Thanks.
Oh, are you sure they're free? I don't need any cash from you. We just send these flowers out by lunchtime today, and then hopefully you refer us to friends and family. We're just trying to promote our business.
No, thank you.
There's nobody that you would want to send free flowers to? Like a wife, mom, grandma, anybody?
No, I don't send flowers to people, and I don't know your business, and I don't.
Well, that's why I'm doing this, is because nobody knows our business, and so I'm trying to promote it by giving out free flowers. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine. Thanks.
You absolutely wouldn't want your wife to have flowers?
Keith, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we have your wife, Amber, on the phone, whom I'm sure would love to receive some flowers. How are you, Keith?
Hey, Amber.
Hey, why wouldn't you want to send flowers to me?
Well, first of all, honey, you know that, I just got a random call from someone, and I was kind of worried it was a scam. That was all. It just seemed like too good to be true. It wasn't that I didn't want to get you flowers.
Well, they weren't asking for any money, so it wasn't. If it was a scam, I would assume that they would, they would ask you for something that's personal, and they didn't.
Keith, understandable.
Wouldn't they need your address to give the flowers?
Keith, understandable. I totally understand this. I think it's a fair point. But your wife thinks you're cheating on her, so that's why we're calling you. I'm going to tell you. Let me just tell you straight up. She has noticed a change in behavior. You're taking care of yourself differently. You're disappearing to movies by yourself. You're working late. You're just not connected. Is there another woman?
Not at all. No.
there's not another woman.
Well, why this change of pace, Keith?
Honestly, Ryan, I'm just bored. It's been, we have kids and a dog, and we have all of these things going on. Amber is just focused on them, and especially the kids. We're running around from thing to thing. It's just been really difficult to make time for us. I mean, she's got these kids.
That's our life, Keith. I mean, that's, we have children. That's kind of what we have to do right now.
But they're like 4 and 5. I mean, I'm saying that's not the life I signed up for. And they, all I'm saying is we have them doing activities all the time, and there's no family time. There's no us time. There's no time to go on dates or do anything. You're only focused on them and their future, and I am with you on that. And most of the things we have them doing now, it's just like this manic busyness. I mean, they're kids. Let them be kids. And my sister doesn't live too far. We can have her come watch the kids sometimes.
I understand, but I just feel like right now they're young, and we had some in the beginning. We had time to ourselves, and we did a lot of those things, and then we decided on having children. And I think right now are the formidable years, and these things are important, and I just want to give to them what I didn't have when I was growing up, and I just feel like now is the time to be able to give them these things that are going to, help them learn responsibility and discipline and, things that they want to do. I just want to give to them what I didn't have, and right now, they're still young, and I just feel like I need to be on top of it. And there's time for us. I mean, I understand we could always try and work something out, but I kind of wish you would have talked to me about this instead of just going to the movies. And I'm just gonna interject for a second. This is a conversation that should have happened a long time ago between the two of you. Keith, if you were feeling that, you should express it and listen to Amber. Like, she's got a response to it, but this is a little bit of therapy and a lesson of communication.
Right.
So right? I mean, I think you guys should continue this conversation together off the air literally right now and realize that you both signed up for this. Like, it's not what you didn't sign up for. You both signed up for this, and you're both in it together, and work it out together. All right?
It's just all about balance. Like, yes, it's all about the kids, but you have to also nurture your relationship.
But you also got to speak up, Keith, if you're feeling something, bro.
Yeah.
Right?
You're right.
So you guys keep talking. We're going to let you go, okay?
Okay, thank you, Ryan.
You're welcome. I'm glad you're talking about this.
Thanks.
I felt like I was in the therapy office.
Me too.
All right. So I don't think he's cheating.
I don't think so either.
I just think he was self-wallowing,
Yeah.
Like wallowing in it and not speaking up.
It's almost like he just
building
felt
resentment.
Right. He was building resentment.
All right.
You don't want to do.
Let's get back to the Ryan's Roses in a second. I don't think Keith was cheating. I just think he wasn't communicating. It is Ryan Seacrest and Susani. Thank you for having us on.
Hello.
So we had a Ryan's Roses a few minutes ago. Keith started to disconnect and disappear. Wasn't communicating with his wife. He was going to the movies by himself. He was depressed because he felt like there was no him and wife time.
Right.
Because they got kids and a dog. Life happens, right? And she's spending time with the kids and not with him. And he started having self-pity on it.
I never want this to happen to me.
Well, take note of these calls that we do.
I am taking note of these calls.
Because I worry. Worry
about me?
Yes.
No.
I worry about Tanya, too, if it were her situation.
But you see this all the time, and it's like parents, sometimes it's both parents, they get so invested in the kids, and then they just don't focus on their relationship. And then what happens in 10 years that when these kids are now out of the house, it's like you're living with somebody that you don't even know.
But this is something we're all guilty of. It's difficult to communicate. It's hard to speak up sometimes in a relationship. It's hard to say what you're feeling in a relationship. It's what happens 9 out of 10 times in these situations. So I don't believe he's seeing someone else. He just was having a pity party for himself.
Yeah.
And then he spoke up and she had a response and they were having good dialogue and some real therapy there.
Right.
Patty?
We felt like we were just
I don't know if it's about communication. I think what I heard from both of them is that they now both have different set of values. She's valuing what she can give her children, and he's like, it's not that important. They're going to be fine.
But they didn't have that conversation.
But it's not something maybe you did have that conversation because you say it, I want to give my children things that I never had. And you say it, but when you actually do it, then you see how much you actually will invest in your children. And now he's like, wait a minute, I didn't sign up for this.
But hold on for a second. I think they both need to speak their mind and talk about where they are, and then they need to find a common ground.
Right.
She should say, here's where I am, get it all out. And now what's the common ground? Where are we meeting in the middle?
Maybe she's doing too many activities with the kids and just take it back a notch. One less activity.
I feel triggered because that's how I am with my kids. Like, I have them
You've overbooked
6 out
them
of
sometimes.
7 days of the week. They're doing something because of the same reasons. I want to give my kids experiences and educate them, knowledge with the things that I didn't have growing up, so I can prepare them to become better adults.
But you don't want to overcrowd them.
And sometimes Michael gets frustrated with me saying, like, you're doing too much, Patty, for them.
But you have packed their schedules, and I understand what he's saying.
And there's 2 parents, in many cases, and there's unfortunately many single parents that don't have the help, and they're still doing it without complaining. Now we have Keith here who's just sitting back going to the movies by himself, and he should just be like, you know what, babe? Let me take Monday and Tuesday so you can be home and relax, and then I'll come back, and then the next day you do it you do it too. Let's share the load.
Okay. Is there anything I can do to help you? Because I feel this has become personal between you and Michael on the air right now.
Totally. No, I mean, he helps, but I just...
He just got slayed.
I hope... I mean, I would... the only thing I wish was for them to be as passionate about the way I'm raising our children.
This is what we're here for each other, guys. You know what? Sometimes
Sissany,
you just got to get it out.
Just like you said, you don't want some of these things to occur in your life, so you need to take all these tapes home.
Yeah, study them.
And study them. All right.
I'm literally dead.
You should see Tanya's head just swiveling back and forth between everything here. Watching tennis, I'm watching a tennis match.
But I know I'm right. Keith should just stop complaining and help his wife lift up this load.
Common ground.
Again, a conversation you need to have with him.
Michael probably doesn't want them to be so overloaded with things.
No, it's not that.
No,
it's that he's not.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. It is a public service. As a last resort, if there's something going on in your relationship and you can't seem to get to the bottom of it, then feel free to send us a story, Ryan@kissfm.com, and we'll put you on the air if you want to do it. So here's the email we got from Elena in Glendora. She says, Dear Ryan, I found Facebook messages between my husband and a woman he used to date 13 years ago. I read the messages, and they were reminiscing about their hookup times in detail. I confronted him about it, and he said it was not a big deal, that it was 13 years ago, and that he's now married, and the only reason he was chatting with her is to catch up. But after searching his phone, I saw texts between them. They're constantly in communication. Call me crazy, but this is not okay for a husband to do.
Wow.
All right, let's get Elena here. So, Elena, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I can only imagine the feeling in your gut when you started to discover all of this.
Yep.
Here's my thought. Sissany, you're married,
Okay.
so you should really chime in on this. But my thought is it okay for someone to maintain a relationship with somebody they were in a relationship with? It depends on the circumstances, probably. But I'd rather be friendly with exes than not be friendly.
I agree. And I think in this case, but it kind of worries me that after 13 years, this girl has kind of popped up. You know, like I have friends that I used to date before, but when I met Michael, I introduced them to each other right at the very beginning. So we've all grown throughout the years, still knowing each other and still friends. So it's not weird, you know?
But to me, the problem with this is what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, it's not okay. Like, okay if they want to have an amicable or friendly relationship, fine. But they shouldn't be talking about their past hookups. If anything, they should be talking about their great relationships they're in or whatever it is, or including you, by the way, you know, if that's the case. But I do not like the fact that they're talking in detail about their hookups. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Exactly. I mean, and the fact that I had to find it, I had to discover it. I mean, that's just gross. Like, who does? You just don't do that.
One thing to find the Facebook messages, but then you said you saw text messages as well?
Yes, and I I couldn't get all the details of that, but it just feels so secretive and it just feels so sneaky. And like, why would he not tell me about this? Like, why do you have to sneak around and send all these secret text messages and Facebook messages? And it's mind-boggling, and it's really, really, really frustrating.
I feel like you should be including your spouse whenever you want to still have a conversation with an ex. Like,
Or just
anytime,
telling them, right, that you know they reached out to
I
you.
even
or
have
whatever.
exes that will text me and Michael together, like, "Hey, what are you guys up to this weekend?" It's always like the two of us. He doesn't just text me directly anymore, you know?
Wow, that's a different movie, Sissany.
Come on.
All right, let's make the call, and we're going to offer him some roses, Elaine, and we want to find out who he sends them to, and then what he writes on the card.
Okay.
That message is important. So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Brian, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
So we're going to do that now. You'll be able to hear him, but stay quiet till we find out what's going on, okay?
Okay.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Joshua?
this is he.
Hi, my name is Amanda. I'm calling from Sweet Floral Design. We're a new flower shop here in Glendora. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing okay. How'd you get my number?
Well, I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses today. I actually, you may have purchased something online in the past 18 months and clicked to receive promotional offers. So that's how I have, my data of numbers. But I was just calling because you have been chosen to receive a free dozen roses, and they're absolutely free. You can send them to anybody you want today. I don't need any billing information from you. I'm just trying to promote my new flower shop here in town. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, and then you guys are gonna have me like on some list or something.
No. Honestly, all I ask is that if you're pleased with the arrangements, that you just refer me to friends. We're just picking a few people at random every day and sending out free roses.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's cool. That should be all right.
Okay, great.
I can send it to anybody.
Yeah, you can send them to anybody you want here in the LA area. We can even go to OC if you had to, but whatever's easier.
Okay. Oh, hey, I know. Yeah, I could send to Sophia.
Sophia. Okay, is that with an F or a PH?
PH.
Okay. And then what would you like to write?
Congratulations, you big girl. Hope to see you soon.
You big girl.
Joshua, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. I've got your wife, Elena, on the line. Who is Sophia?
Okay, whoa. What kind of setup is this?
There's not a set. Well, we're literally calling you because your wife has asked us to call you. So she's on the phone. Why are you sending roses to a woman named Sophia? Who is Sophia?
Sophia's like a 5-year-old girl. She's the daughter of a friend of mine.
Congratulations, you big girl. I hope to see you're going to send that to a friend's daughter.
She's graduating. She's going from pre-K into kindergarten. I just wanted to do something nice.
What?
It's my friend Erica's little girl.
What did you just say?
It's my friend Erica's daughter.
Erica?
So why are you
Erica?
so close with Erica?
No. Mm-mm.
Erica's a friend of mine.
You are sending flowers to Erica's daughter? Are you kidding me?
Is Erica his ex?
Oh, yeah, Erica's his ex from 13 years ago.
So this is the woman that you've been talking to, Joshua?
Yep.
You've
All right.
been corresponding?
Joshua, just so we can cut to the chase here, your wife told us that you have been corresponding in great detail about when you were with her, hooking up in detail, all of that stuff. Now you sent flowers to her daughter. Clearly there's a relationship going on with you and Erica. What's happening? Are you cheating on your wife, Elena?
I am not. We're friends.
But what kind of evidence is there that you're not? Everything seems to lead to the fact that you are. The first thing you thought of was Erica's daughter when you were offered free roses. It doesn't make sense.
Whoa. First thing, cheating constitutes like actually hooking up and doing little clandestine.
I'll let your wife define what cheating is.
No, there's emotional cheating, and you are completely cheating on me emotionally, sending flirty texts and flirty messages with Erica, and now sending her daughter roses. What about sending roses to your wife? Have you ever thought about that? Or your kids? Seriously?
Joshua, when was the last time you saw Erica?
Like 13 years ago.
So 13 years ago.
And you know
now
her
you're
daughter?
You're sending her daughter flowers because she's graduating from pre-K to K.
Does her daughter even know you? If you haven't seen her for 13 years, how does the 5-year-old even know you?
But I'm hoping that maybe...
Hope to see you soon?
Okay.
Connect.
Is not. We're not buying it. We're just not buying it. I think Elena has every right to be upset with you. I believe that something is going on. You're not being transparent with your wife. Clearly, I'm gonna let you guys sort this out. Elena, you have a right to be very upset. Your husband's not being totally truthful with you. And I think you need to find out what's happening between him and Erica, and if they really are rekindling their relationship.
We are not rekindling. Joshua, we're just friends.
It doesn't make any sense. All right. Good luck to both of you. Elena, I hope this is helpful.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. And Josh, we're hanging up on you.
Wow.
Where am I on this one?
He's lying, clearly.
So he's seeing Erica.
Seen Erica.
He said that Sophia wouldn't know who he was. I think he was lying about that. I think he's seen Sophia.
I think so,
right?
too. I think he has a relationship with her, part of her life. Who knows? Maybe even he's the dad if you want to get crazy.
Since 1993, and for nearly 19 years, Jaws the Ride thrilled and terrified guests as one of Universal Orlando's signature attractions. In 2012, the ride was shut down and demolished to make way for Diagon Alley, part of the Harry Potter expansion. But did you know that an entirely different version of the attraction, one that very few got to experience, opened in 1990, only to be closed and scrapped less than 3 months later? In 1975, Universal Pictures' Jaws was released into theaters. It was both a cultural and cinematic phenomenon, and went on to shatter box office records, becoming the first true summer blockbuster in movie history. Though Jaws was implemented as a scene on the Universal Studios Hollywood Backlot Tour in 1976, it wasn't until the late 1980s that a full-fledged ride based on Jaws was conceptualized. However, it would not be going into their Hollywood location, but instead would be one of the first signature attractions at Universal Studios Orlando, the company's first theme park built from the ground up. With the grand opening slated for late 1989, and Ride and Show Engineering winning the bid to build and design the ride, work began on one of the most ambitious attractions ever built at the time. And much like the problematic and at times disastrous production on the Jaws film, Jaws the Ride proved equally as ill-fated.
The shark is not working. Repeat, the shark is not working.
The ride revolved around Jaws, terrorizing and attacking a boat full of guests touring Amity Island. But all throughout construction, testing, and rehearsals, getting the nearly 3-ton animatronic shark to work properly and perform on cue was, quote, an engineering nightmare. The most persistent issue involved overcoming the enormous water drag, caused from the mechanical sharks going from a complete standstill to moving with a thrust equivalent to a Boeing 747 engine. Now, on rare occasions, the majority of the ride did work as intended, as can be seen during this footage taken during a training rehearsal. But in the weeks leading up to Universal Florida's grand opening, they were few and far between. One of the ride's most problematic effects involved the mechanical shark violently lunging at the boat and dragging it across the lagoon. But this required such precise timing from both moving watercrafts that often the shark would attack too early or too late, appearing more comedic than frightening. In the weeks following Universal Orlando's grand opening on June 7, 1990, while Confrontation and Earthquake also struggled to operate reliably, Jaws fared the worst. The ride constantly broke down and regularly required maintenance. It soon became clear to Universal that the ride's problems were beyond quick fixes and repairs, and less than 3 months after opening, they made the decision to close the ride indefinitely. Shortly after, Universal filed a lawsuit against Ride and Show Engineering, claiming poor workmanship and design flaws. An out-of-court settlement was eventually reached, though Ride and Show's chief of engineering later expressed that he believed the fault lay with Universal, that they were rushed to meet an unrealistic deadline and needed more time for testing. Universal ultimately decided to rebuild and redesign Jaws, and essentially start from scratch, repurposing whatever they could. And it was decided that the effects, which had been deemed most problematic in its first incarnation, would be scrapped and reimagined, and the original finale of Blowing Up Jaws, a recreation of the first film's ending, would be replaced by the ending from Jaws 2. In addition, instead of hiring a single company for the whole attraction, Universal hired various key contractors who specialized in individual aspects of the ride, thus assuring that each ride element was designed and built to perfection. 3 years and a whopping $40 million overhaul later, which brought the grand total of the attraction as a whole to $70 million, Jaws was reopened to the public in 1993.
And this is where Jaws turns an elemental fear of the water into screaming terror.
It was a hit with guests and became one of Universal's most beloved attractions. And though it is gone, it is not forgotten. Through Easter eggs and memories, it will always remain an important part of Universal's history. And if you really miss it, you could always go to Universal Japan. For now. So how many of you knew about the original Jaws attraction? Were you heartbroken when Jaws went the way of Yesterworld? I'd love to hear from you. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. It is a public service, and we've got several emails from people looking for a little peace of mind and some answers in their relationship. This one is pretty simple. She says, "Dear Ryan, my husband's been very flirty with a girl who lives in our building. Twice I found them in the hot tub together." I mean, that already is wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Like it'd be over then for me.
You should know. You should know that if you're in the hot tub with someone else's girl or someone that's not your girl and she finds you there, that's just uncomfortable and weird, right?
Inappropriate.
It's not great. So she says twice she's found them in the hot tub. And she says, though I haven't seen it, I think there is a spot where they're hooking up. She used to have a boyfriend who was around all the time, this girl, but I haven't seen him in weeks, and I need to know what's going on. So let's get Vanessa here. Hi, Vanessa. Thanks for coming on with us.
Hi, Ryan. Thank you for having me.
Did you always have a hunch that this other girl was a threat?
No, not at first, but then once everything started happening, I think I just I don't know if I'm making these things up or if they are real, but no, not in the beginning.
So when your husband is in the hot tub with her and you walk up, how do they react?
Well, so the way our complex is, I can just see the hot tub from our floor. We're on level 2, so I kind of was just looking down. So I didn't say anything. They didn't see me. I just kind of went back to the apartment.
Where are they seated geographically in the hot tub? Are they next to each other? Are they across from each other?
They were across from each other, and he wasn't touching her or anything.
We don't know that. We don't know that. But no, the reason I ask is what your feet are doing under the water is very dangerous, and you can't see. Listen, there's something that can happen underwater that you can't see, because when two people's feet touch in a hot tub, it says a lot.
Ryan.
No, I'm going to get to the. I'm just saying. I don't know if it is, but. Let's make the call. You've got kids or not?
No kids.
Okay. And how long have you been married?
A little over a year.
All right, let's do it. Is it, you think that they would be hooking up in the hot tub, or you think that they're hooking up in your place or her place?
I have no idea. They're not hooking up in the hot tub because it's public and everyone would see that the way our complex is. But I don't know if they're meeting up when I'm at work or when I'm not around. I have no idea, right?
But the other thing is, like, if they are hooking up, wouldn't they find it really dangerous to be in the hot tub together?
I'm hoping that I'm wrong. That's all I have to say.
All right, here's what we're going to do. Patty's on maternity leave, so Tanya is going to come in here and offer him some roses. And we want to find out who he sends them to. And, of course, what he writes on the card. So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, hang on. Let's get into it right now. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, is this James?
It is.
Hi, James. My name's Sarah. I'm calling from Buds and Blossoms. We're down on Owensmouth Avenue. And we're a new flower shop, and we're doing a promotion for Valentine's Day. I want to offer you a free dozen roses to send to anybody. They're completely free. I don't need your information. I just need a name, and a little note for our card would be great.
No, thank you. I'm not interested in buying anything. Sorry. Thanks anyways.
Oh, no. James?
Yes, hello?
You don't have to buy. I don't need your credit card information. I promise there's no catch. We're just trying to get the word out of this new promotion. So I promise you there's no catch.
You know what? I'm sorry. That's just what every salesman would say. Thank you anyways, but please take me off whatever the list this is. Good luck, okay?
Wait. James?
Yes, hello. Yes.
I'm so sorry. I'm not a saleswoman. I'm just trying to... This is just like it's a flower shop I started with my dad, and, I'm not trying to be weird or...
I wish you all the luck with that, but I don't need any flowers, so I'm sorry. So good luck, and, I'm sorry. No flowers for me. Thank you.
Okay.
Vanessa? Is he gone? Vanessa?
Yes.
Is that your husband?
Yeah, that's my husband.
Tanya, not great, by the way. What? We did not get anything out of him. You kind of gave up.
I asked him 3 times.
I know. But I felt like I felt like he would have, maybe.
You want me to call him back?
Yeah, let's try him back. So, Vanessa, we're going to try and get him back on the line. Why is he so, he's got angst?
Hello?
James?
Yes.
Hi, it's Sarah again calling from Buds and Blossoms.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, I'm so sorry. I really didn't want to leave the conversation like that because I'm not trying to be a saleswoman, and I'm not trying to, do anything, and I just feel like you're having a bad day. So I just wanted to call back and just offer you one more time these flowers. It would really mean a lot to me. I'm 18, and I'm really trying to get this out there. My dad and I started this flower shop, and...
Okay, look, I'm sorry. I wish you well, but I'm not interested in paying for the roses or being on your mailing list or whatever. So good luck. But again, please, sorry, stop, take my name off the list and stop calling me. Okay. I'm sorry.
Well, he's not sounding like a nice person, Vanessa.
I don't know. Maybe he does think that this is sketchy, and that, I thought that he would go for it. I thought that he'd want to send roses to me.
Well, he does not. All right. So I have nothing to go on here. I don't know what to tell you, but he certainly doesn't sound like he's having a great day or that happy. Is there
any way, Ryan, that you could call him back and that you could?
He's not budging though. That's the thing. He's clear. He's clearly annoyed. So he either knows what's going on, or he's just that kind of guy that's not going to accept something like that. All right. I wish we could do more. I wish you good luck.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Thanks, Vanessa. Well, now everybody feels bad.
Yeah.
I feel bad because she can't get any answers, and that guy's annoyed because Tanya, 18, Tanya?
What?
That's giving yourself a lot of credit.
I feel like the father-daughter thing was really going to set him over the edge. Do you not think that was good?
It clearly didn't work.
He was
all right.
not in a good mood.
Yeah, that was boo on that.
Yeah.
I don't like that guy at all. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, this is from Peyton in La Cañada. My husband's doing some very suspicious things, deleting all of his texts all the time, even mine. The other day I was pulling up to a Target in his car, and one of our neighbors came up to the window, but then backed off when she realized it was me. So let's get more on that. Peyton, good morning. Thanks for coming on.
Hi.
Hi, Peyton. So I want to talk about this neighbor. So what do you think was going on with the neighbor not making contact with you?
Okay, so basically, I pulled up in my house. I was driving my husband's car, and I pulled up in his car. And she, ran to this car, okay, and, banged on the window. And when she saw it was me, she, got taken back, and then she got really weird and walked away. Okay, and so my husband's car is very specific. He made it for himself. So he basically, it's matted black, and he designed it on himself. I don't know. It's whatever he wanted. Please, I fought him on it. But anyway, so it's a very specific car. So she had to have known that it was him. And when she saw it was me, she was shocked.
All right.
Wow.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So my husband's been acting really suspicious, and he's been I don't know, he's just been acting weird. So the other day I noticed that he had no text on his phone, and I remember texting him. I went to the market, and I remember texting him hey, do we need this, and he had replied. And I got a glimpse of his phone the other day, and I saw there were no messages. So he's been deleting all of his text messages. Okay, recently he's always been having to run random errands for work, and he's being really vague about where he's going. He's if I ask him where he's going, he just kind of doesn't tell me, or is I'll be right back, and then doesn't come back. Or if he's going for a long time, he doesn't tell me when he's going to come back. And I definitely think that something is going on with this neighbor.
Okay. Well, listen, if you got this strong feeling, then that's reason enough to do this. We're going to make the call next year, Peyton. Hang on 1 second. Is on the line, and she's pretty sure that something's going on with her husband, and she thinks the neighbor, actually, because the neighbor's acting weird, husband's acting strange. She's just got a strong feeling about it. So, Peyton, here's what we're going to do. We're going to call your husband, and Sisney's going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who is top of mind, who he's going to send them to, okay, and what he puts on the card. So stay very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay. Ryan, you have permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to do it now. Here we go. Good luck, Peyton.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, this is Eric.
Yeah, sorry, who's this?
Hi, Eric. My name is Cindy. I'm calling from the Fresh Florist. We're actually a fairly new flower shop here in La Cañada, and we're trying to promote our delivery business. So what we're doing is offering local residents a chance to send a free dozen roses to anybody that they'd like today. They are free. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family if you like our services.
Okay. I mean, am I put on a list or anything? There's no kind of follow-up or anything like that?
No, I don't need any credit card info, cash, anything like that from you. Just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note. And then, like I said, if you like our flowers, hopefully you return as a customer, or spread the word.
Sure. How soon are they delivered?
I can have them out by lunchtime. Does that work today?
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the name of the person?
Blake. Yeah.
Blake.
Yeah.
Blake.
Yep, exactly. Like Blake Library.
And what would you like to put on the card?
I don't know. Looking forward to seeing you soon.
Okay, so is it we have romantic cards that have hearts and stuff on them. Is that fine?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Okay. Eric, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. Peyton, what's your neighbor's name?
Blake.
Okay. Eric, your voice, are you there, Eric?
What is going on?
You're on.
Yeah, I'm here. What is going on?
Exactly the question we have for you. You're just sent roses, looking forward to seeing you, to your neighbor, Blake. You're married to Peyton. So can you explain that to your wife?
Yeah, I'm starting to fall in love with another woman.
I can't even believe you. What is wrong with you? Why wouldn't you talk to me? Why wouldn't you tell me any of this? You have been so weird and distant, and this is the only way that I could get through to you.
Okay. Yeah. So this is the first time that you've asked me about it, and it's on the friggin' radio.
Eric, how can you see
where you're going and what you're doing?
What?
How can you be so emotionless about something like this? And what do you mean ask her about it? You're married to her. What does she have to ask you about?
Look, she's just I've made it clear that I am not very happy in this marriage for a while. She has not wanted to do anything. I have suggested therapy.
Made it not
She doesn't
clear
want
at
to go.
all.
Okay, look.
Look, we're not in a happy marriage. We haven't been for a while. We might as well accept this. And it's honestly, this is a pretty good circumstance. We don't have any kids. We don't own a home. We don't have any major assets.
And you're cheating on me with the neighbor, and I had to find out when she knocked on your car window, and you're sending texts, and you're vanishing out of thin air all during the day and in the evening.
Peyton, have you not had a good marriage for a while here with Eric?
No, we haven't been communicating properly. And so he suggested therapy, and I said, I think we just need to spend more time together. I don't think we need therapy. And now he's going to spend time with somebody else, and he's not even trying to spend time with me.
Yeah, I've been trying to find some happiness where I'm not getting any in my marriage. Sorry.
You have not tried at all. That is not trying. You sleeping with somebody else is not trying.
I'm sorry, you have a fairy tale idea of what marriage is. Ours isn't it. We should be happy. This is going to be, long run, a good thing.
Oh, okay.
So something. It's you can't force a good marriage. We don't have a good marriage. It's yeah.
Oh, right. So you're getting, and so you're saying that we don't have a good marriage. I see. Okay, cool.
Right.
So you get to make the rules now.
All right. Look, this is going to a higher place right now of emotion. So Peyton and Eric, I'm going to let you guys have a dialogue together off the air.
Screw this. I'm not having any dialogue. I'm out of here. I can't believe you, Eric. I can't believe the situation at all.
Eric?
Okay. Yeah, hey.
Well, she's hung up. What is... Wow. I have just one question for you that I don't understand. What's the right word? The tone, the manner, the lack of emotion or empathy or care.
You're not showing any remorse.
Anything or any caring at all. Why is that?
I told we're done.
But why didn't you end it then, Eric? If you're done, Eric, here's the thing I'm trying to say to you. If you feel that way, you sound that way. If you feel that way, why not just be honest with Peyton instead of doing what you're doing and prancing in the backyard with Blake?
I have been honest with her.
You've asked for a separation. You've said that it's not working. You've said that this needs to end.
Yeah,
you've said that.
I said we were not headed. This marriage was not heading towards success.
But
we're going
right. But then end it before you start with your neighbor. I mean, that's I think what people are hearing here.
Well.
I'm not going to argue with you, Eric. I'm not going to argue with you.
Easy.
And I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just making an observation. Good luck with both of you, okay? Thanks for staying on the air.
Wow.
Ryan's roses moments ago. Eric and Peyton. Eric admittedly seeing his neighbor Blake, and he had no emotion at all. Not a care in the world about how it impacted his relationship. Peyton, angry. Eric's saying that they have not had a good relationship for a long time and that he's addressed it, but he never ended it, and he started a new one, basically, right?
Yeah.
So that's
almost like he was happy he got caught.
Yeah, that's what happened. And Wendy's on the line. So what was your reaction to hearing Eric and Peyton a few minutes ago? It's a common situation. Two people in a long relationship have been unhappy for a while. Then what's the next move? I mean, his next move was to just say, I'm not dealing with it anymore. I'm going to start cheating on you. Wendy, what was your reaction? What did you hear?
Hey, good morning. Yeah, I don't. I'm definitely not saying that he's right. I'm not defending him, but I do feel like maybe she's in. Like Peyton's in a little bit of denial, and it sounds like he was trying to communicate to her like what he needed, and that he didn't feel like the relationship was working, and it feels like maybe she was unreceptive to that. And I think it's super easy for married couples to become roommates, and you just start growing apart. I think it takes a lot of work to communicate with each other and keep the spark alive. And it sounds like that's something that he's been able to identify for a while. And yeah, again, I'm not saying that he handled that right at all, but yeah, I think it's a sad situation.
Yeah, I mean, I think the way it's gotten is a sad situation. I mean, people decide they are better. They just can't be together forever all the time. So now the question is, how do you execute those feelings? How do you handle it, right? What do you do next? So, well, Wendy, thanks for calling. Appreciate it. Bye.
Thank you.
I wonder if I'd be married if we never did Ryan's Roses. I often wonder.
This is not what's stopping you, is it?
How do you know?
No.
How do you know?
joke about it, but I just thought it's a joke.
How do you know? Maybe subconsciously I hear in all these stories literally how long? 15 years? Mark, right?
But these are the bad stories. These are last resort people that are calling in or emailing us. It's like when you read a bad Instagram comment, you ignore all the positive ones that you got because that one bad one.
Right, but that's what you're making my point. Mark, how many years? 15 years, right?
Well, the show is 17, but we didn't start roses right away, so probably right around 15.
All right, thank you for the Farmer's Almanac there. So, yeah, anyway, I don't know. Tubbs, you ever think about it? For you, not me, you.
I think about it for you all the time.
Well, that is kind and generous and caring. Thank you. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses. This is a public service. If you think someone is cheating on you and you cannot get to the bottom of it, find the truth, you're stuck, send us an email, ryan@kissfm.com, and we'll see what we can find out. Now, this came to us from Andrea. I think I get it, which is frightening.
Yeah.
But I think, who is that?
Was that me?
Who
oh my
that?
God.
That was me. Sorry.
Oh,
Who
that
just
was you?
said yeah?
Me.
Oh, I thought you heard my burp.
No, did you burp? You burped at the same time she mumbled?
I think so.
The two of you are codependent.
I was like, oh my God, that was kind of loud.
I didn't even see. You didn't even have to admit. You shouldn't have admitted because we didn't even know.
I do that all the time.
Yeah. What were you yelling about?
It's sad that you understand her reasoning behind this because it's so berserka.
Okay, let's get more. She says, Dear Ryan and Sissy, my husband has always been a flirt, like a playful one, but openly about it. We would even joke about it, but lately he stopped. He almost gets irritated if there's a reference to him flirting. You could see right through this. Guilt. I know this sounds weird, but I can't help but think that he either took it too far and cheated and feels guilty, or maybe worse, he's in love with someone else. And if he is, does that mean that he already loves her more than he loves me? So Andrea is on in Norwalk. It's funny, Andrea. Thank you for coming on. At first I wasn't quite understanding this, but it makes total sense why you would feel this way, because it's just a sudden, strange change of behavior, and that's not great.
Yeah, it's just like a blatant stop.
Can we curiously just find out more about what kind of flirting he was doing and why that was such an okay thing in your marriage?
Well, it was always playful. Like, it wasn't a serious thing. We would even joke about it. But that was just part of his personality. Like, he's a friendly, charming guy. Like, it wasn't a serious thing. But now that there's such an abrupt stop, it feels like there's a reason for that stop.
Okay. I can't argue that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's call him next. Hang on one second. How long have you been married?
4 years.
Okay, hold on one second. We're going to make this call. Follow this one before you get out of the car. Andrea says her husband stopped flirting with other women. That was part of what he did. She was fine with it. And now because he stopped, it makes her think he's guilty of doing something. Mm-hmm. So we're going to call him. 4 years of marriage here. Let me grab her. Andrea, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay, Ryan, you've my permission to call on Kiss FM.
We're going to. And Sisney is going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. Good luck. Be very quiet until we tell him that he's on the air.
Okay.
Did you burp?
No, that was my elbow.
Oh. I was like...
Now we're on high alert.
I heard that too. I was like,
I sound like a... All right, let's refocus here. Be very quiet. We're calling now, okay?
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Roger.
Speaking. Who's this?
Hi, my name is Holly. I'm calling from Sweet Blooms. We're actually a new flower shop right here in Norwalk on Rosecrans, or across the street from the Mega Shoe Factory. Do you know where that is?
Yeah, I just don't think I've dropped my business card in a raffle or anything. I'm not...
Oh, no. Well, I'm calling because we're actually just offering you a chance to send some flowers to anybody. They're absolutely free. And you might have purchased something online in the past 18 months or so and opted in to receive promotional offers from local vendors. That's how we get our database.
Oh, great.
Sorry, just to call you out of the blue. But this is something that we're offering for local residents. So it's actually a dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like today, and they'll get them by lunchtime.
All right, well, if you got my information, that means I bought something online. That means you got my credit cards and everything in there.
No. I don't. Actually, we don't have access to that. We just have your name and phone number, and that's all we have. We don't have credit card info or billing info or anything like that. And we don't need that. And we don't need that as well.
Yeah, well, too good to be true. You're offering me, phone call out of the blue saying I get something for free. You got to.
All that we ask is that you refer us to friends and family. If whoever you send the flowers to, they like them, word of mouth. We're just trying to spread the word about our new business.
Well, I tell you what. If I get a credit card statement with your business on it, then I'll sure spread the word. But we can roll the dice here. If you guys are offering up something for free, sure, why not?
That will not happen. I promise you. We can just start with the name of the person that you want to send them to.
What kind of flowers did you say there were? Any I can pick, or they're
usually they're red roses, but if you want to change them up, we have lilies. We have any other flowers that you would like.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if you guys
Tulips.
are offering this up, well, let's roll the dice here on you guys for sure. You can put Veronica on the card.
Veronica.
With a V. Yep.
Okay.
And then
what would you like to put on the note?
Yeah, this is going to be a quote, like it's an inspirational quote, so you can put this in quotations. And it goes, sometimes it's okay to realize you're wrong because it means you're on the path to finding what's right.
You're wrong. Because...
Sometimes it's okay to realize you're wrong because it means you're on the path to finding what's right.
You're on the path to finding what's right. Okay, how would you like to sign it? Like love?
Or you can just put my name. If you got my name, you can just put my name. It doesn't have to have anything too fancy.
Okay, and would this be like an anniversary love card or anything like that? No theme?
Listen, if you guys are sending them for free, I'll just take it as they come with the card and the roses. Let's give you less to mess up. Not to sound like somebody who's skeptical, but let's just see what you guys can do here.
You got it. Okay.
Roger?
Hello?
Roger?
Yeah, this is Roger. Who's
Roger, my name is Ryan. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. We have your wife, Andrea, on the phone, who just listened to you send Veronica flowers with that quote. So why are you sending another woman roses?
Who is Veronica?
Andrea?
Yes.
What is going on right now?
Well, that's what we're asking you. Who is Veronica?
Yes.
Who are you? What is... Okay, listen.
Roger,
right
stay calm. This is all being broadcast, so stay calm. Who is this other woman you're not married to, you just sent roses to with the quote, sometimes it's okay to whatever?
Yeah, I don't have to answer to you. Andrea, what's going on right now? What is happening?
Why can't you just answer the question? You've been so different, and you're not your usual self, and I knew something weird was going on, and now you're sending flowers to someone else? I'm sick to my stomach right now. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm just like shaking. I'm in shock.
Wait, so you're in shock because we're on the radio because you set me up because
you're cheating on her, Roger, because you're cheating on her.
Whoa.
So if you're not, explain to your wife, who has every right to know, why you just sent roses to another woman.
Yeah, well, first of all, I don't even know exactly. Like, I don't even know what that phone call is. So why would I take a chance on sending my wife something that I don't even know?
So you're going to send to another person?
What did I do? Did I send a romantic getaway for two to this other person?
Roger,
No,
Who is Veronica?
It's a simple question.
Yeah, it's somebody who needs an inspirational quote on some free flowers to make
All
their
right,
day better.
so
How about that?
Let's make this easier. Just know this is all being broadcast, okay? So, Roger, are you cheating on your wife, Andrea?
Yeah, Andrea, we're not doing this on the radio right now.
Well, are you or aren't you, though, Roger, before you take it any further?
No, Andrea, no. Listen,
no, but Roger, are you or are you not, is all we're asking.
Answer Ryan's question.
Roger?
I'm not doing anything, all right? I'm not doing anything.
Well, then stop yelling. Everybody's no need to yell at anyone here. You're married to
you
Andrea.
guys
Like,
ambushed me.
Nobody ambushed you.
No one ambushed you.
Look, the order of things, you married Andrea. She thinks you're cheating on her, and we called you. That's it. I don't hear an ambush in that. So,
yeah.
Don't play me for a fool. Just tell us what's going on. Why are you being so elusive about this?
I don't even know what you're talking about being elusive. I'm telling you what's what. Listen, if you want to talk, we're not doing on the radio. So yeah, so some things have changed, okay, Andrea? Some things have changed.
Something's changed.
Let's talk off the radio, okay?
Fair. We'll let you guys take it off the air. I think, Andrea, you have the information you need now to go have a further conversation with your husband, okay?
Thank you.
I will thank you. Listen, thank you for having the patience to go through that, and good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm gonna let you both go and sort it out. I mean, by the way, he was asking you. It was just way too weird with you even on the phone. And then the quote, like, where was that? In his back pocket?
I don't know. I was like trying to write it down. I was like, this is long.
Defensive. Look.
Guilty. You couldn't answer
Ryan's
the question.
Roses
Are you
101.
cheating or are you not?
Right.
You say no.
Simple. Ryan, simple. You want everything simple, right? We just broke it down. So, it's like the quote was justifying the cheating or something.
Mm-hmm. Right.
We should break that down, too, in a second. This is interesting. We have some lab results here. People have gone into the lab on this card that was sent. I want to go back to the Ryan's Roses in case you missed it and then listen to the feedback here. But it was Andrea and Roger, and they're married. And this is fascinating. Andrea, she thought her husband must be cheating because he stopped flirting with other women. So we offered him the roses, and he wanted to give them to a woman named Veronica with this note.
Sometimes it's okay to realize you're wrong because it means you're on the path to finding what's right.
Now, he happened to have that in his pants. Like, it was in his pocket. That first, it didn't take much time to come up with that note.
Right.
So, what does it mean? We confronted him eventually on the call, and he was a little frustrated.
You want to talk? We're not doing on the radio. So yeah, so some things have changed, okay, Andrea? Some things have changed.
Something's changed.
Let's talk off the radio, okay?
Some things have changed. Well, what was he going
Very
for
intense.
in that card as well? Let's go to Calabasas right now. We have a 2-for-1. Devin and Macy. Good morning.
Hi.
Hey, guys.
Hey. So we think that the card, basically, he was trying to convince Veronica that their relationship doesn't have to be wrong. Because I'm pretty sure since he wasn't putting love on the card, he wasn't trying to pressure her into anything because he was being very subtle about it all. And maybe he was already planning to talk to her with this quote that he just randomly had.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of thinking that maybe when he's like, it's okay to be wrong when it leads to being right, So maybe he's trying to convince her, like, it's okay for us to be wrong in the beginning.
Because we're meant to be together. Wow. That's very good of you. Very clever. I see what you're saying. You're saying so he was thinking about saying this anyway, which is why he had the quote in his mind. And he's basically saying, look, it's going to feel wrong at first, but in the long run, it's the right thing for us to do because we're meant to be together.
But gosh, who wants to start a relationship like that?
Right, while he's married.
Yeah.
Devin and Macy aren't saying he's right. They're just giving you facts, Sissany.
I love it.
All right, thanks for calling, you two. Appreciate it. Let me go to Robin. Good morning, Robin. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I don't know. What are we missing here?
I think he meant it like, it's okay that I made this wrong choice in marrying this woman, and now I'm going to make it right and be with you.
Okay, so therefore, based on what Devin and Macy and Robin, you're saying, he's cheating.
Oh, 100%.
Okay. So
and when he said the name, okay, this is wonderful parenting here, but my kids listen to this with me and they love it, and they're like, "Is today a Ryan's Roses?" They can't wait for it, and they're going to be so bummed because they got dropped off at school and didn't get to hear this. But they the first thing I said was, "Wait, Veronica, is that the wife's name?" And my son's like, "No, that's not the wife's name."
Oh, Andrea's the wife's name.
Yeah, they're following along.
He knew it. He
man,
knew that wasn't the name. And my daughter goes, "It was Andrea."
Oh my gosh! Well, let's just say you have raised good listeners.
Yes.
Well, thanks for calling, Robin. Appreciate your input.
Thank you. We love you guys.
Love you too. And don't feel bad if your kids listen to Ryan's Roses, because I think everyone who I ever talk to that says they listen with their kids.
Mm-hmm. Life lessons.
And we call it a public service. And if you tell your kids it's a public service, then it's fine. I think with all things in life. So whatever happens, Sissany, you just tell your kids it's a public service, you're fine.
You teach them what not to do.
It's just a public service. And then you can do whatever you want. I think it's a disclaimer. It's a public service.
Yeah.
All right, fine. All right, I'm not going to question a public service.
Why not?
Crazy. All right, let me grab Becky. Becky in Gardena. Becky, good morning.
Good morning, Ryan. Good morning, Sissany.
Good morning. Wow. Tell us.
As soon as I heard that quote, I knew he was cheating. He was being elusive, but I think that Veronica in the past has told him, I don't think this is right. This is wrong because you're married, so we shouldn't be seeing each other. And he probably had already told her this quote. That's why he had it on top of his head. He was repeating it again and telling her, it's okay that you think that this is wrong right now, but it's the right thing. We're going to end up being together.
Yeah, so he's already violated the agreement and his marriage, right?
Mm-hmm.
And their vows. And now he's trying to justify what he's doing with Veronica by saying it's going to end up being right, even though you feel terrible now. I get it.
Yes.
I think I do believe, Becky, I think that's what's going on here. I wasn't clear when we first talked, but I think that's what's going on here.
Yeah, I just got it. As soon as he wrote that on the card, I understood it.
Okay. Well, you're quicker than we are. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
All right.
Congratulations, Sissany.
Thank you very
Sissany's
much.
having twins. All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right, patient Pam. Thank you for waiting in Woodland Hills for a few minutes on the line. We just got out of that Ryan's Roses where Roger, he stopped flirting with other women while he was married, and that's what made his wife think he's guilty. It's bizarre, but I guess you can follow that. Then he sends the roses to Veronica with a ridiculous note. So we think he's cheating, and he's trying to justify it by the note he sent. Where do you pick up the ball, Pam, with this theory?
Well, he's trying to make her not feel guilty.
He's trying to make Veronica, not his wife, the other woman, not feel guilty about doing the cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Correct, Betty. She's also married.
Oh, interesting.
Got it. So
He's
we're
trying
both.
to tell her, you're not doing the wrong thing. This is going to release the right. He's trying to make her feel better about her guilt. He didn't seem to feel guilty.
He didn't feel guilty. He thinks she feels guilty, and he's trying to ease the guilt by saying just because it's wrong doesn't mean it's wrong.
Correct. That's why he had the quote ready to go.
Yeah, it is strange he had that quote ready to go.
I like that theory. I think you're right. I think they're both married. I think Veronica, the mistress, is married. She's messing around with her husband. She now has done it and feels terrible. But this guy, Roger, wants to keep doing it.
Yeah.
And that's why he's saying, hey, it may feel wrong, but it's right.
Still
Come
trying
on.
to massage it.
That's what it is.
It's okay.
I think you got it. I think you got it. All right, thanks for calling. Now, Alex, on the other hand, Alex is in Riverside. And I say that just so you can picture Riverside right now. And Alex, Alex, what street are you on?
I'm on Ramona in front of Central Middle School, actually.
All right, and those of you who live on Ramona know the school, and you know Alex. Now, here's what Alex is going to say. Alex, go ahead.
So, and the only reason I called in and said this because me and my fiance listen every morning, and I just dropped her off to work. She thinks he's cheating, and then I just came up with the counter story of, because for every story you can come up with a counter story.
Right,
and he sounded like a business owner because he was all talking about, my credit card and this and that, how'd you get my information, all that. Okay. And he did try to change the type of flowers.
He did.
So,
that's true.
Yeah, he said, do you have any other flowers? And I think that was the first thing. And then, she said there was lilies, and she didn't really give an extensive list, but, it's okay. And then the thing, he said, the quote, it could be, if he's a business owner and she's, moving on to greener pastures, another job, maybe she feels bad about it, she feels wrong, he says, okay, it's wrong, it's okay to feel wrong, but you're moving on to a better, greener pastures. Maybe she's just a friend or a coworker or something.
I mean, did you actually explain this theory to your fiance and she buy it?
Yeah, absolutely.
And she bought it?
Completely disagree. Completely disagree.
Okay, I'm like, I like you playing devil's advocate, but if I'm your fiance, I'm like, I'm getting out and going to work.
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what happened.
It is a thought that he's fiscally responsible and transactional, and that was the line of questioning, and maybe that's what's happening.
I kind of side with Alex. I do because I see your point, Alex. I see him. He didn't want to send roses. He wanted to send a different flower.
And
maybe
that
something
was the first thing I thought.
Maybe something not as romantic.
So now he's sending a different symbol.
Advocate, benefit of the doubt. I mean, 4-year marriage. You don't want it to dissolve and end. You have hope. Yeah. So you want to believe people are good.
But Alex, my favorite part of this whole conversation is that you're about to be married and you're listening to all these tragic marriage stories.
Right.
Hey, we're gonna let you go. Take care and thanks for listening. Mr. T's Restaurant's right around the corner from you. Okay, enjoy.
Oh yeah, it's delicious. I go there all the time.
The fajita omelet. The fajita omelet is good. Okay, goodbye.
Yeah, it is. Hey, you guys have a good one.
You too. I like Alex. He's good. Yeah. He's having a real adult conversation with his fiance about the disasters of marriage.
I love it.
Okay, Joey and Hemet. Go ahead. You're on with this, Joey.
All right. How you guys doing this morning?
Good. Let's just get right to the quote that was on the card. You heard the Ryan's Roses. What do you make of it?
Okay. So I wanted to say that I'm not going to say he's not cheating because obviously I don't know. But I just think, he said it was more of a motivational quote. He even said it's going to be motivating. And I think with his personality being so friendly and flirting towards the women, he's, he kind of, they're going to be close to him. They're going to be comfortable with him. And I just think maybe one of his friends, told him that they did something. They're going through a rough patch, and he's just trying to be a good friend and trying to motivate them to get through it.
So you don't give an emotional quote to someone you're cheating with?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you would, and it kind of makes it less personal. It's not his words that I'm saying it, but he's using a motivational quote for someone. If he was cheating with, it would just kind of seem a little off.
Okay. All right. Well, Joey, I appreciate that take. Thank you for calling. Zero chance in my mind that's what's going on. Ryan's Roses as a public service, a last resort here. Let's get Leticia. Leticia, how are you?
Hi, good. Thanks, and you?
Good. Thanks for coming on. Let me read your email. She says, Dear Ryan, my husband is away in Arizona. It was a work trip last week, and then he stayed for Dodger spring training with his buddies. He's coming back tomorrow. When the kids and I tried to FaceTime him early in the morning the other day, he did not pick up. We FaceTime a lot when we're away. When I texted him to let him know we were trying to do it, he texted and said he's still in bed and not dressed, so he doesn't want the kids to see him not dressed. He's never cared before. I thought maybe he was just hungover, but he's been acting strange in general lately. I fear there's more to this story. I'm afraid there may be somebody else. Or in this case, maybe somebody else was with him. Leticia from Reseda. So, Leticia, I have a lot of friends that they always FaceTime their kids if they're traveling before they go to bed, and they FaceTime them actually first thing in the morning before they go to school. I understand that rhythm. And so your concern is this is not normal for him to not do it. So what was going on?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out.
How long you been married?
We've been married for 6 years.
How many kids do you have?
We have 2.
And you FaceTime all the time?
Yeah, we do. We do. Actually, sometimes even when he's at work, we'll FaceTime at lunch. Yeah, we do it a lot.
I mean, why wouldn't he, Sissany? Put yourself in the situation. Why wouldn't he FaceTime? Maybe he's driving a car?
No.
But he said he was undressed.
But maybe, the undressed hungover excuse.
No.
You could maybe try to believe because he didn't want to look like that in front of the kids.
By the way, you look hungover and FaceTime all the time. That's no excuse. Nothing to worry about. I mean, have you seen the way we look on FaceTime?
No, I mean, this is the first time. He's acting very weird. It's just never happened before.
So, Leticia, we're going to call him, okay?
Okay, thank you.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have permission to call my husband at Kiss FM.
Sissany's going to offer him some flowers, and we want to see who he sends them to.
Yeah.
And then what he puts on the card. Very, very important here, okay? And he's back tomorrow, so we're still calling it. We're not calling him here. Calling his cell as he's in Arizona.
Yeah.
Good luck, okay?
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Johnny?
Yes, him. Who's this?
Hi, my name is Chrissy. I'm calling from Floral Envy. We're actually a new flower shop in Reseda. How are you doing?
I'm good, Chrissy. How you doing?
I'm good. Actually, I'm calling because you've been selected to receive a free dozen roses today, and you can actually send them to whoever you want. And we don't need any billing information from you. We're just doing a little free promotion today.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. Cool. Can I have them sent to the hotel I'm staying at?
Well, where are you at?
I'm at the Radisson in Scottsdale.
Oh, you're in Scottsdale. Let me see. You know what? We might be able to connect that through a flower shop there. So let me see if we can do that. We probably can. So who would you want to send them to?
I just wanted to the hotel to the front desk.
Hotel
if you can send it to Tina, and that's with an E.
Tina with an E. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then what would you like to write on the note?
I'm sorry. I can't hear anymore.
Johnny, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. That is your wife, Leticia. Who is Tina? That's the question. Who is Tina?
Tina's the girl on the front desk that took care of us last night.
I'm sorry. Why are you sending flowers to Tina instead of your wife?
She took care of us last night. She took care of us last night. I figured something.
Honestly, do not understand. You're acting very weird.
Let him explain. What did she take care of last night, Johnny?
We were hanging out last night with the guys, and she took care of the food and drinks.
So the girl at the front desk at the Radisson took care of the food and the drinks for you and your buddies. When you say took care of, what does that mean?
Why is she taking care of your drinks and your food? You can pay for that. That's why you have a job. And you and all your friends.
Letty, it's free. What am I going to do? Pass it? I don't want to offend the girl.
You tip the lady. You don't have to send her flowers.
Yeah, but consider the flowers like a tip. I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm just sending flowers to say
sorry.
Why are you so angry? Why are you so angry?
No, because I'm being accused of something that I haven't even done.
Oh,
sorry. I thought it was free. I thought it was free.
Did you sleep with her? Just be honest, please. I can't do any of this. Johnny, I think you're sending her flowers. Where is she? At the same hotel? That's so easy, right?
She works at the hotel, Letty.
Why couldn't you stop this morning? Couldn't you FaceTime?
I couldn't pick up. I was tired.
Because you were with her, right? You were with her.
I was not with her. I was not with her. See, this is
Johnny, here's the thing. Johnny, here's the thing. Your wife said she tried to get in touch with you on FaceTime to say hi to the kids. You said I can't. I'm not dressed. Doesn't make a lot of sense. You could easily throw on a robe or something. So that's the first thing. And then now we called, and instead of sending roses to your wife, you asked the florist here if she could use one of their affiliate satellite offices to send them to you there to the front desk girl. It's not adding up to be. Johnny, it doesn't add up to look great.
It's just going to if you were to buy me, let's say you're taking care of me, you buy me something. Somebody offers me, hey, you want to send chocolates or flowers to Ryan? Hey, yeah, send it's free.
Yeah, but I would think to send them to my girlfriend that doesn't exist.
Well, if your girlfriend pays for my lunch, then I would send it to her.
All right, so all right, let's assume that you're legit. So you're there. You're unavailable for FaceTime because you don't want anybody to see you without your clothes on. You sleep late, whatever. Fine.
It was a rough night, Ryan.
I understand. I understand. So you're entitled to have a rough night. So fine, you're sleeping in and it's a rough night. But now you send, I'm just saying it looks guilty. You sent roses. You're about to put something on the card to a woman at the front desk who helped you out with your drinks last night.
Listen.
I mean, by the way, that should have been room service.
It wasn't just us. It wasn't just me. It was my other two coworkers who were all hanging out.
Okay.
Nothing happened.
And what are the names of the other two coworkers?
Steve and Rick.
Steve and Rick are there. Do you know Steve and Rick? Letty? Oh, she's hung up.
Oh,
no, she's hung up.
Oh. Man.
Why don't you call your wife and try and explain what's going on here? Because obviously she thinks you're cheating on her, bro. That's the reason she reached out to us. So whether it's this or whether it's something else, that's what she feels. I'm not making it up. I'm just telling you. I'm trying to help you. All right? Good luck, Johnny. So we've lost her. We've lost him.
Mm-hmm. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Let me get Jenna on the line here. Jenna, thanks for coming on. So it says here that you got pulled over for speeding the other day in your husband's car, but when you were getting the registration out of the glove compartment, what happened?
So I pulled it out, and I saw 2 parking tickets. And what was weird about it is that they were both in West Hollywood. And we live in Glendale. He works in Pasadena, so there's just no reason for him to be over there.
Maybe he was running an errand. Did you ask him about it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I did ask him about it, and then he just got super weird. He was just like, why are you digging through my glove compartment? And I was like, okay. And then he said he was just running errands, but it was just like a weird moment that we had. And then since then, he's been really, really nice to me. Like, he's been planning all these dinner dates. Like, he's been wanting to cook more.
So you sense guilt.
Yeah, definitely.
Changing
it's just
behavior.
Weird. Like, I don't know exactly what's up, but it seems like there is something going on.
I watch a lot of police movies, investigative movies. What time? What time was the timestamp on the parking tickets?
That's so smart. I'm pretty sure, I think one was during the day and one was like closer to it was like after 8. It was like a late time.
Okay. This is just some evidence that I like to put down on my notepad.
Okay.
So hold on for 1 second. We're going to come back and we're going to try and call him. Just shifting gears for a second.
Yeah.
Are you ever in the mood during the day?
Yeah, I am. Especially right now during my pregnancy for whatever reason.
Like with daylight out?
I am. It's shifted when we have kids because they nap during the day. It's just like extra time. Sometimes I'm too tired at night.
Are you a daytime guy?
Yeah, pretty much anytime.
I mean, every guy is, let's be honest.
An anytime guy.
Ryan, would you turn down a day situation? No, you wouldn't.
I mean, I'm tired during the day, you know?
Aren't you more tired at night? I'm exhausted at night.
I like a morning situation.
There's this second wave of energy that comes at sunset for me.
That's like too much information now.
You make the call next, Kiss FM. We're about to call Jenna's husband. So she found 2 parking tickets in a neighborhood, West Hollywood, not near where they live or work. She thinks maybe he was at another woman's house, I'm guessing. and because he got real weird when he was asked about it, and now he's being very attentive. So the deducement here, or deduction, is that you think that he's at another woman's place.
I do. I think there's something fishy going on.
Okay. There must be some other thought you've had about this in the past to really think that just because of 2 parking tickets, because he could be really doing anything.
I mean, yeah, but he just, I don't know. I feel like we have been sort of distant recently, and then this happened, and it was just such a weird moment, and now he's being super close.
Okay.
So
We're going to call him.
It doesn't add up.
We're going to call him now. Be very quiet till we tell him he's on the air, okay? Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Will?
Yes, this is Will.
Hi, my name is Valerie. I'm calling from the Top Bloom. We're a flower shop here in Glendale and actually offering local residents a promotion today of free roses. You can send them to anybody that you'd like. They are absolutely free. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family.
It's free? It doesn't cost anything at all?
I don't need any info or credit card info or cash, anything like that from you. They're absolutely free. You can send them to anybody in your life today, and we just hope that if you like the arrangements, you refer us to friends and family, maybe leave a Yelp review.
Okay, sure, I can do that.
Awesome. Okay, we can start with the name of the person.
Let's send them to Amber.
Amber. Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
And what would you like to put on the card?
Just something simple. It's been great catching up. Have a wonderful day.
It's been great catching up. Have a wonderful day. Now I have some romantic cards with some hearts on them. Would you like that?
No, just something plain and simple.
Hey, Will, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Does Amber live in West Hollywood?
I'm sorry, who is this?
My name is Ryan. I have your wife, Jenna, on the line. Does Amber live in West Hollywood?
Yes, she does.
Okay. Then we've established a little bit more evidence here, Jenna. So, Will, what are you doing at Amber's place?
I'm sorry. What's going on? I thought this was about some flower promotion.
Well, what
you
happened?
Said I'm on the radio?
That is correct. You should know your voice is being broadcast. But what happened was Jenna found 2 parking tickets in the same place in West Hollywood. So you were over at Amber's home or apartment. What was going on?
Well, all right. It's not a big deal. Everybody just relax. Amber is a girl I went to college with. We recently reconnected and found out we both lived in L.A., and we just went and had lunch, just to catch up and see how things have been going, and just catching up. That's it.
And what about the second time?
Well, we've gone out and had lunch a couple times to catch up and stuff. It's been many years. So.
And now she's top of mind, and you're sending flowers to her?
Well, not anything bad. Just something to say. Been good to see you again, and I didn't do anything wrong.
And Jenna, how do you feel about that?
I feel like a line has been crossed. You just sent this woman flowers. I've never heard of her before in my life. Like, who is this woman?
Honey, I didn't want to tell you because this is exactly what I thought would happen. I knew that I couldn't just catch up with an old friend because she was a girl, and you would end up making some kind of big deal out of it. And clearly, I was right.
Okay. Well, the fact that you had to hide it, you knew you were doing something wrong.
That's right.
Well, I knew that she would think I was doing something wrong, and no matter how much I wasn't doing something wrong, I knew this was what she would think.
Let me ask you something, Will. Jenna decides to go out with Dominic, who she went to school with, couple lunches, keeps it from you. You find out about it. How would you feel?
Well, I don't think she'd have to keep it from me because I wouldn't overreact and think it was anything more than it was. I knew she was going to do this. And so that's why I felt like I needed to just not say anything about it.
Wow.
So are you cheating?
I would overreact.
Are you cheating on Jenna with Amber?
No, absolutely not. I've never had anything like that with Amber, and I still don't. But we were really good friends a long time ago, and it's just good to catch up with old friends.
Well, Jenna, maybe the three of you need to have lunch.
Yeah. So wait, I just want to understand. You're telling me you just went to lunch with her a few times.
Yes.
Have you ever been to her home?
Well, I mean, yeah, I went and picked her up to take her to lunch, so I have been to her home.
And what about afterwards? You drop her off?
Yeah, and dropped her back off. And one time she met me out, and the other time I went and picked her up. And it's no big deal. I know where the line is. No line.
It's strange though, Will. It's strange though, Will. If you met there once, that you have a ticket in the same place.
Mm-hmm. And you're lying to your wife.
Yeah, you're lying to me, and you sent this woman flowers. Like, that's a line that has been crossed.
And there's more to it, Jenna. My feeling is there's more to it. Will, I'm going to hang up on you and let your wife connect with you off the air and see what else she needs to find out, okay?
Okay, I didn't do anything wrong.
One other thing. If you were having lunch, she did say that one of the tickets was after dark. One of the parking tickets was timestamped after 8 o'clock. What time do you like lunch?
I mean, maybe whoever is doing the ticketing must have got that wrong. I mean, there was nothing after
The machine?
Okay. All right. Well, Jenna, I think you have some information to work with here.
Yeah, I think I do.
Good luck, and I wish you guys peace, okay? Take care. Bye-bye. Now, was that gaslighting? That was gaslighting, right?
For sure. 100%.
Right? Trying to make her feel like...
Wasn't gaslighting more like when you're putting the blame on her? Like, he wasn't necessarily putting the blame on her.
He was trying to make her feel like she would overreact.
Like her assumptions were...
So I'm not going to tell you because you would have gotten so upset for no reason.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I think it is. I mean, we've yet to determine how to really use the term gaslighting.
You're right.
We're that naive.
So off. I know.
I want to go back to the Ryan's Roses, Jenna and Will. So Will got caught picking up an old friend of his, Amber, and taking Amber to lunch, he said a couple of times, but not telling his wife. I mean, there's just nothing okay about that, right?
Nope. No. Lies, 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 lies.
If he would have told her, see, to me, here's what I think. He didn't tell her because I think he has other intentions. Yeah. Even if nothing happened yet, I think he has other intentions with Amber, and that's why he kept it from his wife.
Yeah, and if he didn't, why not bring your wife on the lunch?
And
if he wanted to catch up with an old friend.
And he sent the flowers to Amber, not his wife, Jenna.
That right there is like, bye.
Right? So,
yes.
And he said he picked her up once, they went to lunch, but reconnecting with an old friend is okay as long as you're not hiding something.
Yeah. Be transparent about it.
Because, for example, like, you went to go meet all of my friends that are girls in high school, right?
Yes, we
and
did.
If they came out here, then I'd want to go hang out with them and meet up with them. But if I was with somebody, I'd want to bring them with me. Like, I'd want to bring my girlfriend with me.
Absolutely. Yes. Have them all meet.
That'd be more fun. And it'd be so fun to have your significant other hear the stories like you heard about me as a kid.
Yeah. There's no way I would be okay with Michael having lunch with an old female friend and then him not telling me about it. I'd be like...
I agree, because it seems like they're intentionally hiding something.
Exactly.
Yeah, sketchy.
Patty, you look like you have a thought.
No, I was just thinking about gaslighting and what it means. So I was trying to have a clear definition of it in my head. And gaslighting is when someone makes you question your own judgment.
Yep.
Saying, no, you're overreacting. No, that didn't happen that way. No, I didn't turn off the light. It was you who turned it off.
But he said, I didn't want to tell you because I knew you'd overreact. Isn't that a version of that?
Right. That's gaslighting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we've all...
So it makes you question your judgment because you're thinking, oh, wait a minute. Maybe I did overreact. Maybe my feelings are not,
valid.
Well, Regina's on the line. Regina, you do not think he's cheating?
No. I think that the 2 times that he got his parking ticket, not knowing how many times he went to his house, to her house, is love. Like, love wanted the wife to find that. I don't think he's cheating. I think maybe he was beginning, like, to start kind of a new relationship. Not a whole relationship, but he was, like, beginning, like, leaking into cheating. He was starting it.
Well, I think you're right. If he wasn't there yet, his intentions were not pure. And
Right,
and he's hiding something from his net. He's hiding something from his wife, and then he's getting upset with her because he thought she'd get upset with him. Hi.
Right. And, you know, the guilty person is always the one who gets mad first.
And case in point. Regina, you have a great day. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. It's time for Ryan's Roses.
Okay.
Here's the email that we got. It says, Ryan and Ellen, I looked at my husband's phone, and I noticed a lot of unknown calls coming in. I saw a text from an unsaved number that only said, okay, cool. Normally, this wouldn't be a big deal if it wasn't for the fact that he told me the other night that he stayed up late catching up on Game of Thrones. Well, when I looked at the DVR, none of the episodes had been watched. Okay, so the issue here is nothing was unhighlighted. It was all still bold.
Okay, what if some station was just doing a marathon and he really did watch it live? You know what I mean? He could have just been on TV.
She says something's not right. He's lying about something. I really feel that the unsaved number has a lot to do with it. Well, he said he stayed up late catching up. See, catching up on Game of Thrones. Now, yes, they do rerun them.
Yeah.
So that actually it is possible.
He could have been catching up live.
It's possible.
Right?
I think it's highly unlikely at these hours, but possible.
Well, I think that the bigger question is, why does she feel something else is wrong? There must be something else.
Well,
besides
Sandy, I agree with you. Sandy's on with us now. Hey, Sandy, so the Game of Thrones, sure, the okay, cool. Why do you even think that he's messing around on you? What's the reason here?
Mainly, I mean, I saw these unknown calls on his phone, and normally, you know, you get an unknown call, it's like a few seconds, even if you answered it. They were multiple minutes, which I thought was weird, but I didn't really think of anything. And then, I don't know, there was like the unknown text, and it was really late at night, like on a night that I was asleep in the house. And then on top of that, the next morning, the car was moved, and he had like a really weird explanation for it, and like something completely out of the norm for him. He never goes to McDonald's in the middle of the night. It's just a very strange explanation, and I don't know. And then he said he was up watching Game of Thrones, and none of the episodes were watched.
I think we've created paranoia.
How?
Just by doing these calls. I think now,
yeah.
like, one confusing beat in a relationship,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden it's email us and make a Roses call.
Right.
We're not trying to create paranoia.
No.
This is the antithesis of that.
Well, you've created great fear for
This is-
yourself.
That I was born with.
Oh.
But we're trying to create peace
Yes.
of mind
Right.
in relationships.
It's a public service.
So, Sandy, how long have you been married?
About a year and a half.
And how many kids do you have?
We don't have any.
None. You planning on it?
I mean, yeah, we haven't like started seriously having the conversation yet, but it's
Usually, I think that conversation would happen before you get married. Really?
I mean, about starting to try.
Okay. Like, you know that you both want them, but you haven't talked about when.
Yeah, yes. When
No.
we talked, like, when we got engaged, yes, we both wanted kids.
Did you not investigate by calling this unknown number and finding out who answers?
I haven't, simply because I thought I was being paranoid, but now, I don't know. I guess that's why I'm reaching out for help.
Okay, let me ask you one thing. Where were you the evening he said he was watching GOT?
I was asleep in bed at home.
And he was at home watching in another room?
That's what he told me.
Wouldn't you know if he wasn't there? Wouldn't you sense that?
I'm pretty deep sleeper,
So you think he would have left the house?
I mean, I don't know. It's very strange. The same night he leaves the house for a very strange reason.
Hey, Sandy, is there, do you have in your mind who the other woman could be, or is it just arbitrary?
I have no idea.
There's no one in your mind that you've
No,
thought about?
no one.
All right, I'm going to bring in Patty. So here's what we're going to do. Patty is going to call him and offer him some flowers. And what we want to do is hear from him and have him, but while we're listening, have him send the flowers to somebody. Find out what that name is. And then Patty's going to follow up with the question to find out what the message is, what the sentiment is, what the emotion is.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Justin?
Yeah, this is him. Who's this?
This is Patty calling from Lupus Flowers. How are you, Justin?
I'm fine.
I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. I'm calling 5 customers today, and they get free delivery and no charge. So what I'm doing is offering this bouquet, which you can choose red or white roses. And it will also include a note, and you can send that to anybody you want today, and they get delivered by 6 p.m.
You said they're free?
They're completely free. I don't need a credit card number or a billing address, none of that information. All I need is the name of the person.
Subscribe.
I'm sorry?
I have to subscribe to some service or...
No, not at all. What I usually do is just, on special occasions, usually the holidays, I send out coupons to your residents. And, in hopes that I can get some orders from you, but that's all that would happen.
All right, yeah.
Awesome. So do you want red or white roses? Hello? Justin? Can you hear me?
I think you lost him. Sandy, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, all right, hold on.
Again?
We're gonna try him back. All right, hold on one sec. We're gonna try him back here because I think he dropped, but sometimes at that moment someone will hang up. Sandy, I just want to make sure. If he picks back up, we may be okay. But he might have hung up. It sounded, I thought I heard a little bit of cell phone there at the end.
Yeah, I think it was his
like
phone.
he's hanging on for life,
Right.
To stay connected. So let's dial him back up. Okay, it's ringing.
Hello, Justin?
Yeah.
Sorry, I think the call dropped.
Yeah, I could hear you. I don't know what happened.
Oh, it's okay. So let's just continue with the order. Did you say red or white roses?
White roses.
Okay. And am I sending this to a residence or a place of business?
Yeah. No, residence.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh, so who are we going to send them to? Her name or his name?
Angelica, please.
And what do you want to put on the note?
I can just write anything.
Anything you like. Just, no more than, a sentence.
If you could just put, please forgive me.
Please forgive me. Signed, Justin.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah. That's just or love Justin maybe.
Okay, that sounds good.
Justin, I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we have your wife Sandy on the line. What is going on with Angelica? Why are you asking her to please forgive you? Love you.
Justin.
Justin? Hello? Justin? Hello? Patty?
He's gone.
He hung up.
Well, call him back.
Okay.
Sandy?
Do
you know who Angelica is?
I don't.
Please forgive me. Love Justin.
Love Justin?
We have a real issue here.
Yeah.
Please forgive me, love Justin. By the way, I was concerned he might have heard me when we called back because I said it's ringing just at the same time that he picked up.
Oh.
And then somebody's rustling papers.
Oh.
So I was
didn't
worried.
hear any of that.
I was worried that maybe he didn't
Yeah.
seem to pick up on that. Are you calling him?
Yeah, no answer.
Sandy, he's not picking up. You don't know who Angelica is? That doesn't ring a bell?
No, not at all.
Look, you got a real. This to me is a real situation because if he's asking, please. Well, first of all, he says love Justin, so that's a problem.
Yeah.
If that's not a family member, that's a problem. All right. The only out I see would be sister, mother.
Is she
sister, mother, cousin?
Yeah.
Sister, mother, cousin, niece, nephew.
No, and no.
Family member. That's it. If not, then there's no reason to. And please
forgive me for what?
That is a real problem. Well, you have now enough information. He's not picking up. Patty keeps trying him. I can see her on the line.
Yeah.
You now have at least some information, but I'm so sorry. I do think you've got a real problem here.
Oh my God.
You sure you don't know who that is?
I mean, suppose it could be someone he works with. I don't know his work group all that well.
I wonder, do you, so if it's you, Ellen, do you take a beat? I mean, he knows it was her on the phone. Has he not called you yet? I can't believe he hasn't called your cell phone when we're talking to you. That's crazy. Like, the first thing you would do is you think is panic and call you. Because I don't know that, did he hear her voice? I don't know that he heard her voice. We told him. Then he bailed.
Yeah.
So he may not know.
He may not.
Yeah. But I thought he would be calling you. But I guess the question is, do you go find out who Angelica is first, or do you go right to him now? You got to figure that out.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Well, take those two steps in tandem when we hang up right now, okay?
Okay, well, thank you, guys.
Good luck, baby. Okay, bye-bye.
Good luck.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow. Well, I think she calls him first.
You do?
Mm-hmm. And then says...
And then says, what's going on? I mean,
Talk
look,
to me.
First of all, the guy hung up. Guilt. Okay?
Right.
The guy sends a message, please forgive me, love, Justin. Guilt.
Yeah.
There's no getting out of that.
No.
I can't think of any scenario that we've heard in the past that gets him out of that.
Nope.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. So Nicole is on the line in Riverside, and she says that her husband has been difficult lately. What's your husband been doing, Nicole, that's difficult?
Well, okay. So basically, it's just that, I mean, we used to, talk about everything. Like, we were really open about everything. We used to have great conversations. Now it just feels like every time, no matter what we're talking about or trying to sort out, it always ends up in some kind of fight. And it just feels like things have really shifted. We never used to fight this much. Now it's like almost an argument like daily. And it just feels like I can't say anything without it being met with so much resistance, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it sounds like there's resentment that's stirred in this deep down inside.
Yeah, like something bigger is going on here than just we're arguing. Like, it feels like we can't talk about anything we used to talk about without it just sort of snowballing.
How long have you been married to this man?
So we've been married for 14 years.
Any kids?
Wow.
And yeah, we have 3 kids. And I know that makes life super busy. So I'm just wondering if is that part of it? Is it just that we're not having enough time to be alone together and connect? Or
let me hold on for a second.
Yeah.
Let's call him next for Ryan's Roses, okay?
Okay.
Right. First, here they are. You guys. Let's get to Ryan's Roses. Let's get back to Nicole. She's on the phone. She's been married 14 years, and there's resentment with her husband, and he wants to it seems like he's picking fights. She thinks that something's going on. You think that he's cheating on you, and so we're going to call him. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
So Sissy is going to call him, and we are going to try and find out who is top of mind, who he sends these roses to. So stay very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello,
Hi, I'm looking for Danny.
this is Danny speaking.
Hi, Danny. My name is Gretchen. I'm calling from Riverside Roses. How you doing this morning?
I'm good, Gretchen. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we're actually a new flower shop near Central and Magnolia, right here, basically in the heart of Riverside. And we're new to the area, so we're trying to promote our business. The reason I'm calling, and before you hang up, please just hear me out. We're giving away a dozen red roses. They're absolutely free. You can send them to anybody that you'd like. I don't need any money or credit card info from you. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family. It's a promotion that we're doing this month, and you've been selected. Is there anybody that you would like to send these roses to?
Okay. Yeah, you don't need any money.
No, I don't need credit card info, anything like that, or billing info, nothing like that. We just hope that whoever receives these roses likes them, spread the word, tell friends and family, and hopefully our business will pick up a little bit.
All right, cool. Okay, I'd like to send those roses to Ryan.
I'm sorry, what? Say that again?
Could you send those roses to Ryan, please?
Ryan?
First name Ryan, yeah. Last name Seacrest, and the note should say, "Really, bro? Come on." I'm not going to fall for this. I'm a fan of the show.
Danny, it is Ryan Seacrest. Thank you for the gift.
Boom. I knew it. My pleasure.
Thank you, bro. That is actually, I have to say, in all honesty, that is like the first time that someone's thought of me like that to send me the roses. So I'm grateful.
Oh, well, you know, I wish I could say it was entirely my gratitude, but
listen, it's just a thought that counts. But I have your wife, Nicole, on the line, and she, since you sent the roses, you know how this works. She's obviously asked us to call you because she thinks you're cheating on her.
That's nuts, man. Like, I'm not cheating on my wife. I love my wife.
So she thinks that you're picking fights with her. You're very testy, and there's some sort of built-up resentment. Maybe just tell her. She's on the phone. You could just tell her what's going on.
Nicole?
Hi, I'm here.
Hey. Look, I have been testy, and I think the fact of the matter is sometimes it's easier to kind of ignore problems and make it about other stuff than actually sit down and talk about them.
Yeah.
And look, I love you. Okay, I've always loved you, and I don't want to have Ryan Seacrest be involved next time something happens. So how about we tonight we go home and we talk like we used to, you know, and like no distractions, and just you and I see if we can't work stuff out.
I mean, yes, I would love that if we could just talk the way that we used to. Would be
great.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. You guys can do your own thing, and I appreciate you sending me the flowers.
Thanks, dude. Enjoy them. And hey, look, I wouldn't have, I guess, wished to confront marriage stuff like this, but hey, it takes what it takes. So thanks, Ryan.
And it is what it is.
Yeah.
And so on that note, happy Halloween, guys.
And thanks for listening, actually.
And take care. Yeah, it's nice of him to be so loyal, to listen to the show, to know the roses to send. But I have to say, I was kind of touched. That's the first time someone's actually thought to send them to me.
I don't think he was sending them to you to be nice.
Yeah, he was.
No.